Hockey Association Boys Varsity State Tournament. Bucks Hockey on KYNT is brought to you in part by America's Best Realty, Elwood Family Dental Care, Kaiser Heating and Cooling, One Office Solution, Graham Tire, Sherco, Stockman's Motorsports, The Fox Stop, Rogers Family Pharmacy, Hy-Vee, Slowey Management, Triple Time Rudy's, State Farm Rhonda Westland, 1919 Root Beer, Vision Care Associates, Mayor Signs, Mason Schramm and the Move Group, and Olson's Pest Technicians. Now we go live to the IcePlex in Sioux Falls for Yankton Bucks Hockey on KYNT and KYN-TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Scheels IcePlex in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. It's been a fun 3 days of hockey. 4 games on day 1, 4 games on day 2, 3 games today, and right now we are going to decide a state champion here for boys varsity hockey and the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association. This is your Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee, where there is a helpful smile in every aisle. I am Brayden Butler, joined by Dave Spencer, and we are going to have a fun one tonight. The number 3 seeded Yankton Bucks take on the top seed in the state, the undefeated Rushmore Thunder. Dave, this is why we play the game. You got 51 minutes to decide a state champion. This is a Yankton Bucks squad that has already rewrote their own history books, and they're going to look to continue to do so tonight. Rushmore, on the other hand, the juggernaut of the state in recent years. They're looking for another state title.
Yeah, defending state champ. You might as well just mention they went on and at the end of last season and won a national tournament, national high school tournament. Yeah, Rushmore Thunder, they're the gold standard right now for South Dakota amateur hockey at the high school level. But you know, our Yankton Bucks, they're hot. I mean, whoa, what a crowd we got here tonight. I mean, this is unbelievable.
Feels like a home game out here for the Yankton Bucks.
Oh, for sure, no doubt about it. And just a fun tournament for the squad, for the fans, for the community. You know, they got down a little early to Pier. In fact, down 3-0. But win that thing 6-3 and just took care of business. And then yesterday started off pretty strong against Aberdeen. Aberdeen answered the bell a few times, but at the end of the day, Yankton owned the Cougars. Cougars took 3rd place. They beat Brookings in the previous game, so they've had a hot run at the end of the season as well. But the Bucks have too. They've been playing really well. They've lost to some good teams early in the year. Played Rapid City, the Rushmore Thunder, to a 4-0 loss where they were 0-0 after 2 periods. So, you know the Bucks know they can play with them. Just should be a ton of fun. And I know you've heard from people, I've heard from people for the last 3 days. Talk of the state is Yankton Buck hockey. No doubt about it.
Yeah, we are the talk of the town today, are the Yankton Bucks. I know I made the comment to you when we were coming up here, Dave. I know we make a lot of references to the Miracle Hockey Team in 1980. It's how Yankton's program got its name. Who are we playing today, Dave?
Is it the Russians?
Playing Rushmore.
Oh, Rushmore, okay.
You're dang right we're playing Rushmore in the state championship game.
That's right.
It's going to be a lot of fun today between Yankton and Rushmore. We got plenty to talk about here on your Hy-Vee pregame show, and we'll talk more when we come back from our first break here on KYNT and KYN-TV. He's Dave Spencer. I'm Brayden Butler. We're back in 3 minutes. KYNT, KYN-TV.
Looking for the perfect pair of glasses? At Vision Care Associates, we've got you covered. Step into our showroom and discover our vast selection from timeless classics to the latest trends. With several styles to choose from, you're sure to find the perfect match for your look. Experience personalized service and expert care, whether you need help finding the right frame or adjusting your new glasses for the perfect fit.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Save time and shop online at Hy-Vee. Enjoy the same low prices and great deals online as in store. It's fast and easy. Just shop groceries from our app or online. Choose a pickup or delivery time that fits your schedule. And done. Plus, you can create and save grocery lists, browse weekly deals and coupons, and earn fuel savers. Whatever you need, wherever you are, just one click away. Save time and shop online today at Hy-Vee. Some restrictions apply.
Ready to build your next project, but can't get anyone to show up or even give you a quote? Call John Kopp, owner of Kopp Building Innovations. He will show up and he will make sure you are happy with your project. Trust in Kopp Building Innovations. KBI is an authorized WIC builder offering custom solutions. Whether you need a residential garage, an agricultural pole barn, or a commercial building, we will work with you. For more information or to get a quote, visit koppbuildings.com.
It's the best part of basketball season, and At the Bar is your headquarters for every game, every matchup, every last-second shot. Wall-to-wall coverage of upsets, buzzer beaters, bracket busters. If it's on the court, it's on the screens at the bar, and you won't miss a minute. The energy's loud, the beverages are cold, and every big shot feels even bigger when you're watching it together. You can watch the game anywhere, but the real fans gather at the bar in downtown Yankton.
Midwest Insurance Agency in Yankton is a proud supporter of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles. Hi, this is Whitney Devine. If you're looking for protection that fits your life, call me or Travis. We make coverage simple. Whether it's your home, car, or farm, we take time to understand your needs and find the right plan at the right price. You'll get personal service, trusted advice, and peace of mind knowing we're right here in Yankton. Call Midwest Insurance Agency in Yankton today to schedule your appointment.
I love 1919 root beer. It's the best over a big scoop of vanilla ice cream. My favorite is just ice cold 1919 poured over crunchy ice. It's so refreshing. It's the creamiest root beer ever.
1919 root beer is the perfect treat. Brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients. It's the creamiest, full-bodied, alcohol and caffeine-free draft root beer available. It's a taste tradition since, well, 1919.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Let's start breaking down this matchup between the Yankton Bucks and the Rushmore Thunder. It'll serve as your standings review here, courtesy of Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance, because we're looking back at the state tournament bracket. How both these teams got here with their semifinal matchups. We'll start with the Rushmore Thunder, a 5-3 win over the Brookings Rangers, but Brookings, Dave, had Rushmore on the ropes last night. It was 4-3 in the closing minute. Brookings pulled their goalie, and they had a couple opportunities to score in the Rushmore end. Puck sneaks away from everybody. An open net on the other end gives Rushmore their 5-3 victory. Some stars of the show for them yesterday. Wyatt Reeder, who else? A pair of goals for him, and then a goal each for Colton Merchant, Caden Brozick, and Kane Howard. 2 assists as well for Merchant, 1 for Reeder, and 1 each for Remington Mann, Brixton Steen, and Andrew Welling. Shots on goal, a big discrepancy yesterday. 31 shots on goal for Rushmore for their 5 goals. Brookings was able to score 3 goals and just 13 shots on target. And that's kind of been the thing with Rushmore, is they're such a tough puzzle to crack that their goalie doesn't see a lot of shots and maybe gets caught flat-footed at times when he does get called into action. But still a fantastic goalie. I know they got Brody Lee back there, a .5. Gaudy for him, but a little rougher today as Brookings was able to, when they got a chance, take advantage of them.
Yeah, well, that just shows you how good Rushmore is offensively and defensively, Brayden. I mean, they're not going to get a lot of shots on him. I think the coaching staff's right. If they can get to the net and get some shots on the goalie, he hasn't had a lot of shots on the goalie. Means you've been playing a lot and you've had a lot of practice knocking down shots, and so maybe that'll be a strategy, but you got to get to him first. Rushmore is so explosive offensively and will keep the puck down on the offensive zone for them, the opponent's defensive end. It's just tough to get up the ice, and they just are loaded with scorers, Brayden. I mean, again, defending state champs with basically everybody back. But so is this Yankton Bucks squad. Finished 5th last year, consolation champs. Nearly everybody back, lost 1 good player, graduated, but the rest of the squad's back, and hey, that's why we play the game. So we'll see what kind of attack they can put on there, but the Thunder no doubt have the high-powered offense, which makes a good defense.
Switching to the other side of our semifinal games yesterday, the Yankton Bucks, talk about high-powered, 35 shots on target for 8 goals. Tucker Rankin only got 1 goal, but he was setting up his teammates for success all night long, including on a replay we're going to show you now. I have this save from yesterday, Dave. This is the backhand pass that Tucker Rankin had on your Vision Care Associates replay. At this point, it put the Bucks up 2-1. early on in the contest over Aberdeen. You're watching it again on KYN TV, but across ice pass, Rankin kind of loses it off his stick, goes backhand, finds Brayden Berkland, who puts it away top right corner. And that was a beautiful stretch of play right there. Tucker Rankin is going to be crucial again today. That was one of his 4 assists yesterday. Brayden Berkland, one of his 2 goals, added 2 assists as well for 4 points. A goal and 2 assists for Rylan Murphy. And then a couple more players in the stat sheet. 2 points for Jack Pedersen and Kylan O'Connor. 1 point for Isaac Demmer, Cooper Larson, Dawson Toms, and Cade Schramm, as well as Caden Hunoff. So a lot of different guys getting involved, either scoring or setting up their teamenates yesterday for Yankton.
That was a lot of fun for the Bucks offense. They were spreading the wealth, I think, amongst the team. But Tucker Rankin, he's crafty out there, crafty and fast. And that was a no look behind the back pass. I mean, I don't know how he knew Brayden Berkland was there, but Brayden Berkland knew he had to get there, and he buried it in the net. That was one of the best plays I've seen maybe ever. You could put that on the Pro League and say that's a kind of play you see there. But again, Yankton's got their own offensive powers. You know, they've got 2 lines that score. They got 3 strong lines offensively, and we play really good defense as well. We got some great defenders. They're just going to have to figure out how to keep a body on the Rushmore skaters and not let them get them clean shots, because they'll snipe you to death. I mean, they will just pelt you with shots. And but they're going against the #1 goalie in the state, at least all state wise, Luke Moeller from Yankton. That teams were announced all state before the tournament. The Bucks have got 3 of them out there. Luke, first team goalie, so he's got to be zeroed in. He's a competitor. He knows how to do that. This isn't his first. It's not his first run at the big game. So as goes your goalie, goes your team. So we'll just see how this battle goes. Be interested to see how the first period goes, because we'll see what the kind of the flow, and if Yankton can hang in there, they're going to build confidence. And Rushmore, they haven't had the most strongest tournament. Yesterday was that game against Brookings took a lot out of them. That was a hard fought 51-minute game. Yankton, with their depth, they were able to get by Aberdeen, I think, and stay pretty fresh. So we'll see what happens today. But boy, if any indication of audience participation has anything to do with it, it tips in Yankton's favor.
Yeah, a lot of Yankton fans on hand. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. And when we come back, we're going to talk about keys. That's key players and some keys to the game for Yankton today as they look to claim a state championship over the Rushmore Thunder. That's coming up in 3 minutes here on your Hy-Vee pregame show on KYNT, KYN TV. We're back in 3 minutes for Yankton Bucks hockey.
The Boathouse in Yankton is for everyone. Axe throwing, sports simulators, skee ball, shuffleboard, beanbags, pool, and darts. Plus awesome food and drinks with lots of cold craft beers and other beverages. Happy hour all day on Mondays, trivia on Tuesdays, free axe throwing tournament on Wednesday, and live music on Fridays. Some say it's the most fun you can have on land. The Boathouse is also your go-to place to watch all sports. Head to the Boathouse, downtown Yankton's fun gathering place for all ages.
Being wiser means being smart with your money, especially when it comes to a big investment like a new heating and cooling system. It means getting a quote, comparing options, and understanding what you're really paying for. At Kaiser Heating and Cooling, we're happy to walk you through the details, equipment, efficiency, and long-term value, so you can see how our pricing compares. No guesswork, just clear information and honest answers. So be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton and Mitchell.
Inheritance, romance, and investment scams continue to plague South Dakotans with high dollar amount losses. They prey on vulnerable adults and swindle consumers out of their funds. Scammers befriend the victim, making it difficult for them to see the reality of what's happening. If you have a loved one susceptible to this type of scam, sit down and talk with them about these issues before it happens to them. If you or a loved one have been scammed in this manner, please reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
What if your next big adventure isn't out there on the road? What if it's already waiting right at home? That kitchen you've been dreaming of, extra room to grow, or the family trip you've pictured long ago. Your home's equity can fuel it all. When your plans become a must, Explorers Credit Union. Build steady, build for us. Insured by NCUA. Call 800-491-4309 and put your equity to work for you today.
There's a difference when a convenience store is locally owned, and you feel it the moment you stop at Triple Time Rudy's. You'll get great quality fuel to keep you on the move. plus local and regional favorites like Dimmick Cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner Lockers. It's the kind of place that's convenient and connected to your community. Conveniently located at 17th and Broadway, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling your community.
Getting your business noticed starts with the right print. The other day, a customer came into the UPS store Yankton to pick up blueprints we printed for him. While we finished his order, he mentioned needing business cards. At the UPS store, we handle all your printing needs. Stop in and ask about our current print specials. And that customer? We had his new business cards ready the very next business day. Come explore our small business solutions at the UPS store in Yankton.
Welcome back here on KYNC and KYN-TV. I'm Brayden Butler, joined by Dave Spencer for the state championship for the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association Boys Varsity Hockey Tournament. So the Yankton Bucks, the 3 seed against the top-seeded, undefeated Rushmore Thunder. We're going to talk about some keys to victory tonight for the Yankton Bucks. Your keys to the game are brought to you by Vision Real Estate, where their focus is always on you. Visit igotvision.com. Dave, I think first and foremost, got to stay out of the penalty box. We've seen a lot of penalty minutes tonight. That's something to be very important for Yankton to cut down on in this game today after the last couple games here. Something that Coach Kopp talked about in our post-game coach interview yesterday is cutting down on turnovers, especially in their own end, as well as key number 2. And key number 3, find Wyatt Reeder and make sure he does not beat you tonight. If you lose to someone else, tip your cap, but you can't let Wyatt Reeder beat you. That's easier said than done. The kid coming into the postseason had 96 points on the year, 53 goals and 43 assists.
Yeah, those are impressive numbers, and I think you're right. The penalty box, you know, Rushmore's good enough when you're 5-on-5. don't give them a man advantage, and Yankton had a little trouble yesterday in the penalty box. You know, so sometimes those things just happen. You know, but try to stay away from those 2 and 10s. You know, the ones that carry the major penalties, the boardings, the head contacts. Just play within your game. Play hard. Stay away from those big hits like that, and you'll stay out of the box. And so, got to do that. And like you said, just try to play good defense on this good offense. I mean, and that means you got to stay with them, skate hard. You got to stay body on body. The Rushmore Thunder, they're big players. An older team, but guess what? So are the Bucks. The Bucks are an older team, seasoned as well, and I think they've got a chance to just, you know, I almost want to say you want to play this game. It's like any other game, right? Basketball, football, one possession at a time, one shift at a time out on the ice tonight, and just see what happens. If you can get something early on, some things that go your way, jump on it, take advantage of it, see how the Rushmore Thunder respond.
Key player of the game today from Missouri River Associates. Their office is local. They know your name, and your home, auto, and family are important to them. It's key players today. I won't go into too much detail on why, because it was after a conversation with the coaching staff, I decided to go with co-players to watch here today, Dave. Tucker Rinkin and Jack Pedersen going to be used in a way that either is how basically they're going to be important tonight for Yankton in more ways than one. I don't want to give too much of an insight into what I was told from some members of the coaching staff, just in case anybody rooting for Rushmore is listening and wants to send a quick text for a quick pregame breakdown. But
yeah,
those guys are going to play important parts tonight. And if you want to go with the classic hockey 3 stars, I think Luke Moeller's the third guy you got to keep an eye on. You go as far as your goalie goes, as you said before, Dave. And if he can keep it strong in net, even if his defense may lapse at times in front of him, that's going to be super important.
What's scary about Wyatt Reeder is he's not a forward, he's not a center, he's not a left wing or right wing, he's a defenseman. I mean, I had to find out, where is he on my stat sheet? He plays defense. 53 goals and 43 assists. I mean, that tells me that, you know, I have not seen Rushmore play. That tells me he gets down the rink, he gets down there, he's going to make the scores, and he's going to find his offensive teammates up ice. So, yeah, I think you're right. The coaches know they're going to try to. They scouted the game last night, and they scouted Brookings and Rushmore. I think they picked up a few tips there. See if that can play out today as well, and get down to a little bit of strategy and guts, and hey, whatever happens. Have fun. This is just a great moment for the Yankton program.
You know, it's I've quoted Miracle once already. We've talked about Miracle multiple times. And, if you play this game 10 times, Rushmore might win 7, 8, maybe even 9 of them. Rushmore's that good of a team. They're 22-0 in the regular season, now 24-0 with 2 postseason victories. They have been untouchable basically all season long. There are very few teams that haven't even been. There are very few teams that were able to avoid getting running clocked by Rushmore this season.
Right. Yeah. Running clock is a 6-goal lead, and Yankton is one of 2 teams that they did not do that against. Now Yankton still lost, but that tells me you stayed close in the game, and that's all you can ask for from a coach, a player. Stay in the game, wait for some breaks to happen, and we'll see what happens in 51 minutes.
It's going to be a lot of fun here. Like you said, 51 minutes of hockey. It's about 2.5 before they bring them back out on the ice and they have the national anthem. So one final thing here, Dave. We'll thank our officials of the game. Don't have their names, but they're brought to you by the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. They are the law on the ice. This is going to be a fun one. 51 minutes of hockey to decide a state champion. Does Rushmore get another? Does Yankton get their first ever? There's a lot just to be excited about tonight. And I can't wait to bring that to you here on KYNT and KYN-TV. The Rushmore Thunder coming out of the tunnel first. They're the home team on the scoreboard. At least I assume they'll be. They might put them up as the guest team on the scoreboard because they're working from the away bench. But we'll see. Yankton, the road team, and their road blacks, as here they come on the ice. And you can hear it. It's a home game for Yankton in a lot of a sense. Yankton's here. They're loud. They're ready to go. They want to make history for this Yankton Bucks program. They were led onto the ice by Luke Moeller. We'll see if he can lead them in between the pipes today. We're going to go to break. Come back in a couple minutes, and we'll have your puck drop and your starting lineups here from the Scheels IcePlex. That's after this break here on KYNT, KYN-TV.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Small test, big protection. The general surgeons at Yankton Medical Clinic performed more than 1,900 colonoscopies last year. 1,900 steps towards a healthier community. Screening is simple, safe, and one of the most effective ways to prevent colon cancer. Most patients sleep comfortably through the entire procedure, which usually takes less than 30 minutes. Don't wait until symptoms appear. Call for an appointment today. Plus, the general surgeons are on call and see patients after hours and weekends. Learn more at yanktonmedicalclinic.com. So much care, so close to home.
FNBO is the great big small bank, and for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
In Yankton, community means everything, and at Wilson Trailer, it's the heart of what they do. They're more than manufacturers, they're your neighbors. From sponsoring the Bucks and Gazelles to supporting the next generation of farmers and builders, they're proud to give back to the place they call home. For over a century, Wilson Trailer has stood strong, steady, and rooted in community. Because when Yankton thrives, we all move forward. Wilson Trailer in Yankton. Learn more at wilsontrailer.com.
Are you on track to retire? I'm Adam Walter, a certified financial planner with Vantage Financial, born and raised in Yankton, South Dakota. My team and I pride ourselves on building trust through clear, honest advice tailored to your unique goals. From retirement planning to smart tax strategies, we'll create a personalized plan to help you feel confident and secure about your financial future. Visit vfplanning.com or search Adam Walter Vantage Financial to schedule a 15-minute call today.
Vantage Financial Partners is a registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Vantage by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Vantage has attained a particular level of skill or ability.
It's time to stop making excuses. The peace of mind you get after a colonoscopy is worth it. It's the best way to prevent and detect one of the deadliest cancers. In fact, your doctor can remove precancerous polyps during the procedure if necessary. That's right, before it even turns to cancer. No excuses. get a colonoscopy at 45, and follow up every 10 years or as recommended by your doctor. Find a location or schedule now at avera.org/colon.
Tip-off is here and the season's heating up. Whether it's your home, farm, or everyday life, Farmers Union Insurance help you defend against the unexpected and score big on protection. Brendan Hansen and Brandon Tykero at Suite 101B, Morgan Square in Yankton help you rebound from surprises, make every play count, and keep your game strong all season long. Don't let life slam dunk you. Stop by today and stay covered with Farmers Union Insurance.
Have a craving for wings or delicious burgers or pivo fries? Come sink your teeth into the mouth-watering burgers and wings at Checkers Sports Bar and Grill in Yankton. With a menu that's flavor frenzy, there's something for every fan. Grab your friends, bring your family, and head down to Checkers. Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is Yankton's favorite spot for food, friends, and sports. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Your game days belong at Checkers.
When is the last time you ordered company clothing for your employees? Are they wearing faded clothing or stuff with old logos? JJ Benji's will make you look good in 2026. Whatever you want, polos, t-shirts, quarter zips, hoodies, embroidered or screen printed. Not sure what to get? JJ Benji's team can help you with some great ideas. Say thank you to your employees and make a great impression on your customers with company clothing from JJ Benji's, 201 Pine Street in Yankton.
I'm Colby Cookta, one of your Yankton Edward Jones financial advisors. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles on KYNT.
Call 605-653-4860 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs.
I'm Colby Cookta, financial advisor Edward Jones Yankton, member SIPC.
At Mount Marty University, students get real support and real opportunities.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I'm a business major at Mount Marty University. The professors here at Mount Marty are just amazing. They're very good about supporting me through future internships and jobs that they try and line me up with, and they also provide real life experiences in the classroom through projects and speakers and things like that.
Start your journey online at mountmarty.edu.
Well, Dave, for one final time in the 2025-26 season, it's time to play some hockey. It's the state championship. The 3rd seed, Yankton Bucks, the 1 seed, Rushmore Thunder. In 51 minutes, we may have a state champion barring overtime. It's going to be a lot of fun here from the Scheels IcePlex.
Yeah, I told you earlier, just a second ago, this is an SRO crowd, standing room only. There are people standing on both ends of the, both sidelines up on the upper decks. By far the most people we've seen here this weekend, and hats off to the Yankton community for being here tonight.
Starting lineups for your two teams for First Chiropractic Centers. Your forward trio, it's Renken, Berkland, and Murphy for the Bucks. Schramm and Hunoff, the defensive pairing with Moeller in net. Steen, Merchant, Welling, your forward 3 for Rushmore. Reeder and Jensen, the defensive pairing with Lee in between the pipes. Berkland into the dot for Yankton. We are underway here in the state championship. 51 minutes to decide a champion. Rushmore gets it off of the face-off. Reeder will pass it along the right wing boards. That's Welling with it, now to Merchant.
Yeah, I think they're good. Obviously the Bucks right now are watching Reeder wherever he goes. They want to keep on him. Looks like Tucker Rankin's got that under control right away. Oh, nice kick by Merchant. Look out.
Yeah, Merchant able to keep it in the zone. Good goal scoring opportunity right
there
away.
It is. Yep.
And it is a goal right away. Not what Yankton wanted. That is a hot start for the Rushmore Thunder. We'll take a look again at your Vision Care Associates replay here. And a lot of that can give credit to Merchant, keeping it in the offensive zone. Yankton started to go on a forward attack pass across and then just put away.
Yeah, just a kick save. I mean, you're lucky to get it. Maybe you don't catch that with your skate. Keeps it in the zone. And right away you could tell that was going to develop into something. Wow.
1-0 your score. Andrew
body on him. That was a good check by Caden Hunoff, not letting the offensive player get an advantage. Here's another chance right here.
That one. It's man for Rushmore, and now Williams.
The point is Yankton has played from behind. They understand that, and it's good to have the maturity level they have, that they can try to fight back and not win it all in one shot. Every time, oh boy.
Hunoff let it rip from the blue line. Prusner took it off the rib. Like that shot take.
It sounded like it went off a pad. A low.
On the puck off the face-off. O'Connor, a 1-on-2 breakaway. He just sends it down ice, and that was a little. Has it the whole.
With the bodies in front of the net.
Now, sometimes Rushmore can get out to an early lead like that. There's been times this season where I guarantee teams have seen themselves down 2-0 in the first 2 minutes, and just maybe rolled over a little bit for the Thunder. Yankton not doing that because there is no another day to fight for, Dave. Rushmore with the puck.
Good defense by Caden Hunoff, able to take the puck away. Oh, just missed Pedersen on a possible breakaway. Keep it in the zone. Here we go.
O'Connor knocks it into the offensive zone for Yankton. Jensen goes behind his own net. Pedersen providing pressure. O'Connor almost cut off that passing line. It's Rushmore who has the puck, working into the neutral zone here, left to right, as you see it and hear it on KYNT and KYN TV.
That's offsides. They bring it back.
And Yankton will take the puck away.
Talk to Coach Alex before the game. Get some shots on this goalie and see what can happen. That's the hardest part. Can you get the shot? Oh, nice give and go back. Still got a chance to run their offense. Oh, Rushmore's so good at anticipating where that puck's going, Brayden, and that's the key to hockey. You know, Wayne Gretzky had one of those great quotes. I'm not going to be where the puck is. I'm anticipating where the puck's going to go.
And shot taken, blocked by Moeller and saved away. If the issues persist on our live stream on KYN TV, I will try resetting the broadcast during our first intermission break to see if that will help some things. I do apologize for our issues online to our KYN TV viewers.
Well, we'll just have to be better at describing what's going on here, Brayden. That'll be our challenge, which I think we do a pretty good job already, but you do a great job of describing what's happening on the ice. So I have a face-off down in the Yankton zone. Jack Pedersen in there. Be careful. Yeah, Rushmore wins it. And they're going to fire right away on Luke. Oh, loose puck out there again. That gets a nice cover. Whew.
A little bit of extracurriculars in front of net as well.
Yeah, again, every time. 4 goals when they're shorthanded. That's going to be really tough against this Rushmore team, but we got a chance here. Down the ice, Schramm chasing it. That's going to be the chaser. He usually plays defense. He's got good pressure on Rushmore down in their on their defensive end zone. Rushmore brings it to their front center. No shot, good defense. Back on top again. It's Merchant again. Nothing there. Again, there's our guy Reeder playing listed as a defenseman, playing down as a forward. Of course, the Bucks had tried to kill this penalty by icing it. Boy, the ricochet there almost got Luke out of position. Good recovery. Out of bounds. Puck out of play. 6:04 to go here, Brayden. Only 2 shots on the goal for the Bucks, 13 for the Thunder. Minute 14 left in the penalty on Van Cleve, so it's still 5-on-4. Face-off will be to the right of Moeller in the Yankton zone. Won by Rushmore. Take it out the blue line here. They're going to play passing around, find an open guy. Shot on Luke, save. Cade Hunoff with a shot. God, good down the ice for Hunoff. Going to make Rushmore reset again. Maybe they get a turnover here if they're the Bucks.
For those who had some people tuned in on KYN TV, if you could reach out to them, let them know that we are back up and hopefully running. I believe I have fixed our internet issue here. And Dave, I want to thank you for stepping in there and handling the last couple minutes of the broadcast on your lonesome. As here's Rylan Murphy on a breakaway going right to left, gets tangled up with the referee. And much to the chagrin of the Yankton faithful.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, it just happens. The officials in any sport, Brayden, you know this, they're all part of the field, they're all part of the play. There's a goal.
There's a goal back at the other end. Rushmore with their third of the game.
Yeah, and then we got taunting here by Rushmore. I think that ought to be discussed. I guess it was taunting to the fans, not so much the players. I don't like seeing that from anybody.
That was not Wyatt Reeder, number 27, Jackson Reeder, and celebrated right in front of the Yankton fans.
That's no class in my book there, but whatever. We'll keep playing hockey.
3-0 your score with 5 minutes to play.
Of course, that always gets everybody else activated. What do you think of that, Josh, huh? They got all kinds of action going on. It's an emotional game, Brayden. Hockey, it's a physical game. It's got a lot of speed. And a power play goal, so Yankton will go back full strength. And they're going to keep pushing it down there. Jack Pedersen, nice shot on goal there. Just couldn't get the rebound. Jay slots it close.
3-0 your score, under 5 to play in the first period. It's been less than ideal for the Yankton Bucks to start things off, but still not out of this. We've seen them make comebacks before in this state tournament.
There should be a hold on Rushmore. They're going to call it, I think.
Yeah, we are going to get a whistle here.
They're going to call holding on Rushmore. They were holding, I think it was Dawson Toms. I don't know who it was down there. Was trying to get away. Both players had lost. The Rushmore player had lost his stick, and Yankton's trying to get away from him, and they got Hepper for. It should be a holding call. So Yankton power play. I like this.
5-on-4 here for the Bucks, and it is Hepper, Jackson Hepper. 34 assists from his defensive spot. 14 goals for him.
Hey, now Thursday night the Bucks were down 3-0 to Pierre, right? And it was that way after the first period. Boy, Rushmore does a good job of killing that penalty right away at the first faceoff, just sending it deep. Thinking Yankton burn time here. I'm going to guess, I don't know the stats, we'll have to look it up, that Rushmore's pretty good on shorthanded goals as well, Brayden. But Yankton is number 1 on the shorthanded side.
We've talked about Yankton number 1 shorthanded goals, as you mentioned, and also Yankton's second in penalty kill percentage.
No, we got a turnover here, though.
And here's Merchant in transition,
put
left
the body
to right.
on him.
Hunoff.
Good job, Caden Hunoff on the check, on the body check.
Hunoff was able to put the body on him there, Dave, like you said.
Here's where Yankton can work their offense. Nice little move by Murphy. Got Hunoff fired away up there on the blue line. He loves that shot.
Hunoff goes to Pedersen, still at the blue line. Now back near the point. It's Hunoff again on the left side, behind net.
Oh, back door was open.
Centering pass, nobody there to pick it up. Pedersen now goes to Berkland along the corner, right corner.
Yeah, use their patience here.
Boards. Hunoff keeps it in the zone. Goes down low. Murphy trying to get a pass into the middle. Rankin near it. Jensen there as well. Rankin goes to Pedersen, trying to get around some defenders.
Oh, Brayden Berkland, a nice defensive, almost playing defense on the offensive zone. But time for a line change here as Rushmore sends it down the ice.
Yeah, Rushmore gets 4 fresh sets of legs on the ice now as well. Here's Kylan O'Connor into the offensive zone. Rattles it off the board behind the net. Wrapped around and into the neutral zone here. Sedlacic's going to have to chase this one down. Williams providing some pressure as well for Rushmore. Slight line change here. Tucker Rankin checks out. Easton Anderson checks in his place. O'Connor trying to win the puck back in the neutral zone. Sedlacic near it as well. Larson to O'Connor, now to Hunoff.
Yankton doing a good job of continuing to play 3 lines. It's a long game. It's not over after 1 period. Hasn't been real effective on this power play. It's come to a close here with 5 seconds left, and Yankton's got the puck down deep in their own zone. And Rushmore is full strength.
They kill that power play. Good penalty kill there. 5-on-4 hockey for 2 minutes. Not really any stoppages in that 5-on-4 either. That was a quick 2-minute penalty there. Here's Merchant in transition, back to full strength. He's got nobody with him. It's a line change on the other end for Rushmore.
Got to be careful there. I was going to say, Brayden had 3 guys on him. They're fortunate that Rushmore didn't have any other skaters down there. It gives a chance for the Bucks to get a line change. You better hurry, though.
Bellick and Dimmer offsides. Murphy and Rankin near it as well. Rushmore has to tag up, like you said there, and Dimmer's going to glide in behind net to pick it up. Goes to Murphy. Murphy centers it. Dimmer. There's 3 men back for Rushmore, and that's Berkland on the breakaway. Pass off the boards. Rankin on the left wing to Velick. Shot taken, rolls around, and almost past the goaltender there. Murphy centers it off the skate of a Rushmore defender. Rankin keeps it in. Berkland near the right boards now. He's pinned along him. Blue line shot from the point, bouncing puck.
Dimmer almost got the knuckle puck. There you go. He's got another chance to keep it in the zone. He does.
And he whips it again. Demmer's generating a lot of power on these shots. It went into the neutral zone there. Yankton's going to have to tag up. They will as Velik wins the puck back, gets it to Rankin. Now goes Rylan Murphy. Murphy into the offensive zone. He'll let the shot fly. Glove save. And notice here, different than Luke Moeller wears his glove on his left hand. It's a different concept. Brody Lee wears his glove on his right hand.
Oh, maybe he's left-handed.
So it makes it look a little different on the shots.
Yeah, well, you can play first base being right-handed or left-handed, doesn't matter, right?
Does affect how you might attack a goalie too. You don't want to attack their glove side as much.
Right, and a lot of our hockey players are right-handed shooters, so they probably prefer to have that stick side on the left-hand side of the goalie. But he's doing a good job of stopping those shots so far.
Moeller's going to smother that one. Another save for Yankton.
We'll have face-off deep in the Yankton zone here. Oh, good win by Rushmore. Almost got it across the middle there, but good defense. I think that was Dan Olsen.
Under a minute to go here in the first period of play on KYNT and KYN TV.
Now, Yankton, just don't let something silly happen here. Let's try to survive this. We're going to get icing call. Going to bring him back.
That's going to put it in Rushmore's end for the face-off. Yankton would love to get a goal off the face-off. With how quickly Rushmore can score, you got to be careful of that as well. You can't play scared, though, at the state championship level. You can't play scared.
No, I don't think so. I think just a little bit. Sometimes you got shell shock a little bit. And for Rushmore to come out and have that early success like they did, certainly gives them the momentum. But, hey, there's a lot of hockey to play yet. And again, as you said, there's no three-point shots in hockey, so you got to get one goal at a time. Let's see if the Bucks can at least try to get some pressure here and not let anything happen offensively for Rushmore. Oh, they got a 2-on-1 here.
And saved by Moeller.
Close.
Rebound here goes to Rushmore. They got another opportunity knocked away by Murphy.
Good defense by Rylan Murphy.
So Anders Van Olsen with him as well. Puck played into the neutral zone. Wyatt Reeder picks it up. Rushmore up 3-0. 16 seconds to go in the first period.
We got a penalty here. I think it's going to be on Yankton again.
I think they get a high stick on Tucker Rankin. Went to knock the puck down, and he caught the head area of the Rushmore player.
He knew it. So they got 12 seconds left this period. I think the second period's going to start off with Yankton already down a guy in a power play for Rushmore.
Five-on-4 power play here for the remaining 12 seconds, and then in theory the first minute 48 of the second period as well. Tucker Rankin will go to the box. Shot taken wide left. 6 seconds to go. Just cleared down ice, and another whistle. See what the whistle's for here. It's for a face-off in the Yankton end. 4 seconds remaining in the first period. Yankton trails 3-0 to Rushmore here in the state championship match. We mentioned Merchant, and O'Connor to face off here in Yankton zone. The goal for Yankton right now is to win the face-off, just clear it down ice, get to the second period. We've seen a power play face-off win lead to a goal for Oahe. On Thursday, Hepper's going to get a shot off, but no good. Time expires after the first 17 minutes. Yankton trails 3-0 here on KYNT and KYN TV. We're going to go to break, come back in 3 minutes, and break down your first period of action here from the Scheels IcePlex. Back in 3 minutes. Yankton trails 3-0 at the break.
Tyndall, and Wagner, inspiring and empowering others to healthier living.
The sky is falling, the sky is falling. Hi, this is Larry from Larry's Heating and Cooling. No, the sky isn't falling, but the price of central air conditioners are. Get a new 2-ton Lennox or Carrier central air with a new thermostat for only $39.90, or a Lennox gas furnace for as little as $29.95. Or if you want to get both, we'll do the insane and take another $500 off. Installed Lennox or Carrier system for as little as $64.85. Financing available? Call us for a free estimate.
I am John Marquardt, and I'm running for District 18 State Representative. I'm currently chair of the Yankton County Commission. I was born and raised in rural South Dakota and have an ag business background. I am a conservative that fights to keep taxes low, supports law enforcement, and I'll look out for the best interests of District 18.
Vote for John Marquardt for District 18 State Representative in the Republican primary, paid for by friends of John Marquardt.
Welcome back from the Scheels IcePlex, for real this time, here on KYNT and KYN-TV. A tough first period for the Yankton Bucks. They trail 3-0 on your SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard. We take a look quick at your stat recap. It's courtesy of Mayor Signs. They offer all types of signage, lit, non-lit, digital, and much more. Contact Mayor Signs today. They're on 4th and Broadway in Yankton. Your first period of play, 3 goals, all for the Rushmore Thunder. Andrew Welling scored first, assisted by Colton Merchant and Brixton Steen. And then Colton Merchant got his name on the score sheet, assisted by Andrew Welling and Ian Jensen. Jackson Reeder scored the 3rd goal, assisted by Colton Merchant. You know, in conversations with members of the coaching staff before the game, their goal was to not let Wyatt Reeder beat them. He's the most dangerous player in the state. 96 goal contributions, but he threw either goals themselves or assists in the regular season. 53 goals, 43 assists for the Rushmore leader, and he has not been involved in any of the goals so far. That being said, this is still a very deep Rushmore Thunder team. You take away their best player, they got a bunch of other guys who can still make you pay. Luke Moeller has been called into action often tonight. 17 shots on target in that first period of play for Rushmore. He saved 14 of them compared to just 4 shots on goal for Yankton. 3 penalties, 2 on the Bucks, 1 on the Thunder. Grady Van Cleve got a minor for interference for 2 minutes. Tucker Renken got a 2-minute minor for high sticking, which is still being served. Minute 45 remaining on that penalty when we start the second period of play. And Jackson Hepper had a minor for 2 minutes for holding for Rushmore. That is your first period stat recap here, courtesy of Mayor Signs on your intermission break, courtesy of Avera. Visit avera.org today. We're going to go back to break, come back in 3 minutes, and keep talking about that first period of play here on KYNT. KYN-TV. The Bucks trail the Thunder 3-0 in your South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association Boys Varsity State Championship on KYNT and KYN-TV. Back in 3 minutes.
Yankton fans, every drive, every rebound, and every fast break lights up the gym, and Sparkling Ice is here to keep that game day spirit buzzing. With bold fruit flavors, 0 sugar, and a cool burst of refreshment, it's the perfect companion whether you're in the stands or celebrating a big win on the way home. Fuel the roar of the crowd and the rhythm of the court with Sparkling Ice. Grab yours today and cheer on the Bucks and Gazelles all season long. Sparkling Ice, flavor that plays hard.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, they believe you should understand your dental health, not just receive it. They'll show you your x-rays and photos, explain the why behind any treatment, and make sure you feel confident about your care. And if you have dental insurance, it's a good time to use it. New patient exams and x-rays are often covered at 100%. Learn more at elwoodfamilydentalcare.com, where they take care of the entire family.
Ever have one of those days? Your car breaks down, your dog decides your couch is a chew toy, and oh yeah, a tree falls on your roof. Don't worry, Missouri River Associates has you covered. Auto, home, pet mishaps, we're here for all of life's little oops moments. Call 665-6885 for your free quote, because life happens, and we're ready for it.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home, but not sure where to start? I'm Deb Speck with Vision Real Estate, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way. With 20 years of experience and a passion for finding the perfect match, I'll work hard for you, answer all your questions along the way, and make it stress-free. Call me at 605-664-5555 and let's get moving.
If it's time to review the look of the signage of your business, let Mayor Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including exterior and interior signage, fleet wraps, digital signs, and much more. They also do logo creation and vehicle wraps. Their technicians arrive on site, fully equipped to get the installation done with quality workmanship. With the latest tools and technology, Mayor Signs provides high-quality installation service for any sign. Contact Mayor Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton.
Moody Motors in Niobrara has a lot of nice vehicles around $20,000 or less, like a 2020 Equinox for just $21,900, a 2020 F-150 Crew Cab 4-wheel drive for just $20,009, or a 2016 F-150 Crew Cab for just $15,900. And check out this 2016 Ford Explorer Limited for just $10,900. We price our vehicles cheap and we accept all trades. Get your best deal right here at Moody Motors in Niobrara.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. We talked about your first half stats. And usually now we talk about your out-of-town scoreboard, give you your scores from around the state or around the tournament, but nothing else is going on right now. This is the final game of the tournament, your state championship. We can talk a bit about your other games that have gone final. In your consolation championship, Sioux Falls East defeated Sioux Falls West 5-3 in that one, scoring for Sioux Falls East in that one. They were led by Hayden Hansen, who had 3 points, 1 goal, 2 assists, and then a hat trick for Broderick Rothrock, 3 goals for 3 points. For Sioux Falls West, their leader in points was Carson Edwards. He had 1 goal, 1 assist for 2 points, and then a goal for Jackson Brewer and Jackson Dunn. Lucas Yerke in net, stopped 25 of 30 shots faced for Sioux Falls West. Austin Cargan stopped 25 of 28 shots faced for Sioux Falls East. In the other game today, on the final day of the state tournament, it was your third place matchup between the Aberdeen Cougars and the Brookings Rangers. The Cougars win 4-2. They led 3-2 late on and then scored an empty net goal as Brookings was trying to push the pace and get a game-tying goal for the Cougars. Carter Vilhauer led with 2 goals, 2 assists for 4 points. Trake Rorick had 2 goals and 1 assist for 3 points. The Rangers on their 2 goals, 1 for Jay Harris, 1 for Mauer Bartley. Assists on the day, Caleb Johnson, Carson Klutt, Jackson Heller, and Talon Hyde. Ryder Anderson in net for Brookings, stopped 13 of the 16 shots he faced. Andrew Weisenberger in net for Aberdeen, stopped 26 of the 28 shots faced. It's the other games going on today, the final day of your state tournament here in Sioux Falls. We're going to go back to break here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Come back in 2 minutes, and we'll have your second period of play between the Yankton Bucks and the Rushmore Thunder. We're back in 2 minutes here on KYNT, KYN-TV.
At Boston Shoes to Boots, we know the importance of good shoes to keep you performing at your best. Whether you're an athlete, a busy parent running to and from your kids' sports practices, or an exercise or comfort enthusiast, come get fitted in the perfect pair of athletic shoes from Brooks, Hoka, or New Balance. Exceptional quality and technology, the right shoe depends on you. So stop in and see us at Boston Shoes to Boots, located in downtown Yankton on Cedar Street.
Hey, high school seniors, how would you like a full ride scholarship to one of the 4 technical schools in South Dakota? With Yankton Thrive's Build Your Career program, we partner high school seniors with local companies. Seniors choose a school and the course of study that matches your company. The partner company pays half a scholarship, and the other half is paid by the Build Dakota Scholarship Program. This program is open to seniors in South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, and Minnesota. For more on Yankton Thrive's Build Your Career, go to yanktonsd.com.
Car troubles never happen at a convenient time. Whether you find yourself with a flat tire, dead battery, breakdown, or in an accident, call Gary's Towing. They've been helping drivers in the Yankton area for over 50 years with light, medium, and heavy towing. Family-owned and operated Gary's Towing is the name you can count on, day or night. Call Gary, Mike, or Mason at 605-665-4351. Gary's Towing, where experience means reliability.
If there's a fire or water where it shouldn't be, that's scary.
But I know who to call to fix it. Floortech Cleaning and Restoration. They repair fire damage, water problems, and even mold.
They also clean carpets and air ducts too. When disaster strikes, or just in time for a deep clean, trust Floortech Cleaning and Restoration. With 24/7 emergency service, we proudly serve southeastern South Dakota and northeastern Nebraska, including Yankton, Mitchell, Norfolk, and Sioux Falls. If your home or floor is wet, call Floortech.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN TV. We're ready for your second period of play. The Bucks trail in this one by a score of 3-0 to Rushmore. 1 period down, 2 periods to go. We got 34 minutes to decide, 34 more minutes to decide a winner here from the Scheels IcePlex. Yankton student section getting fired up, reminding everybody that they're still here. The Yankton fans have come out in droves, Dave, and they're hoping for a big comeback for their Bucks.
Hey, the Bucks have done it all year long. They've had comebacks. You know, this team doesn't, they might be down. They were down first game on Thursday, first round against Oahe, same score. And we know Yankton can score in bunches, so.
It is still a power play for Rushmore coming out of the break. 1:40 left on that power play. Tucker Rinkin still in the penalty box. Here at the blue line is Hepper. Hepper skates to the right point, now glides inside, more into the offensive zone, lays it off. Now back to the blue line.
Nobody there.
And no one's there to pick up that pass. Jack Pedersen has Kylan O'Connor with him. 2-on-1 breakaway. Yankton likes shorthanded goals. Pedersen almost had that one. O'Connor couldn't get the putback. Pedersen tried to take it all the way himself, and that top right corner, I think it'd be a more difficult stave if it was a right-handed goaltender, Dave, but that's glove side. He could flash the leather a little bit better.
Yeah, I got a little bit of the mitt on it, but that was a good look. Not surprised that Yankton likes, not that they like penalties, but they like scoring on them.
They're very aggressive when they're on a penalty kill. Rushmore setting up their offense, though. Here's Reeder into the offensive zone. Wyatt Reeder, quiet in the first period. No goals, no assists, but still 3 on the board for Rushmore. Here's Merchant. He was a problem in that first period. Back to Reeder. Reeder taking his time.
Good job. Good job of covering the backside slot.
Merchant into Reeder, knocked away. Hunoff picks it up behind his own net. He's got Welling on him.
Try to clear this thing out of there. Good job.
Murphy will clear it down ice. Under 30 seconds left on the power play. 15:35 to go in this second period. Yankton does trail 3-0. You got a mindset. You got to hope you can get it back within 1 heading into the third period of play, maybe even tie it up. But you need 1 goal before you can get 2 or 3, as that's a save from Luke Moeller.
Yeah, right in his pads. Didn't know sure where that was at. Brayden took a little break across the way and talked on the statewide network broadcast, and man, there's a lot of Yankton people here.
This side's full too. It's hard to see.
Both sides, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. And talk about the Yankton community coming out in full force. Just a great thing to see. Win, lose, or draw. It's a great evening here.
Another save for Luke Moeller right off the face-off. He smothered that shot attempt. It's a perfect transition to give a thank you to Capital City Rock Sports, our sister station over in Pierre under the Riverfront Broadcasting umbrella. They have the rights to coverage of this state tournament. They got every single game. They're letting us broadcast the Yankton ones, so we do appreciate that here on KYNT and KYN TV. That's another save there for Luke Moeller.
Got penalty, full strength Bucks.
Full strength Rinkin back on the ice and immediately throwing himself into the fray, trying to get that puck back for the Bucks. Murphy there as well, near the right corner. Now working near the neutral zone. Check put on by Rinkin. Murphy, centering pass, gets away from everybody. Van Cleve picks it up, goes along the boards. Back to the blue line. Van Olsen trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Can't do it. Rushmore on the breakaway the other way. Williams loses his skates in the neutral zone.
Good defense there by Van Cleve, I think it was. He's trying to trail the play. Got the stick underneath the offensive player's stick. That's not slashing. Disrupted the flow and got the offsides.
And by putting the body on him too, like I said, creating that offside, the other Rushmore player was already past the blue line. Waiting on the face-off here. We are back underway. Face-off from the neutral zone. Pedersen gets it off the face-off to Dimmer. Dimmer in the neutral zone. Goes off of Howard, I believe that was. Moeller's going to play it into the neutral zone. Bit of a breakaway opportunity here. Sedlacek, he's got 9 goals on the season. Lays it off to Kylan O'Connor. O'Connor Has it poked away from him along the boards. Dimmer back skating to provide some coverage in the neutral zone. Pedersen can't keep it in the offensive zone. Dimmer pokes it away with the poke check. O'Connor is whipped into the boards head first. No whistles. That was right in front of the Yankton bench, too. They got a good look at that one, and they were not happy about it.
A couple players just got tangled up there with their sticks.
O'Connor outlet to Pedersen. Pass into the neutral zone, now into the attacking zone for Rushmore. Under 14 to play in this second period.
Just got to try to, we weathered that storm, weathered that penalty kill, begin the second period, Brayden. It looks like both teams have settled down a little bit. Rushmore still, you got to respect their speed and abilities. There's just a fall down by, oh, what a recovery though.
This is a little bit, feels more like what we would have seen in that 4-0 game between Rushmore and Yankton earlier in the year, where it was scoreless after the first 2 periods of play. Rushmore really got out of the gate quickly as there's a smother from Luke Moeller. It was just a slow rolling puck right in front of him. He smothered it, but much more, Rushmore still getting on the front foot. Yankton's getting their chances as well, but it just felt like out of the gate, Rushmore attacked with so much speed that Yankton wasn't really ready for it out of the opening whistle. Hepper goes to Schramm, or excuse me, Hepper had it taken away by Schramm. Welling gets it for a moment. Bouncing puck, dangerous area, centering pass. Yankton's got to recover here. Here's Hepper with it into the left corner. Skates out of it, doubles back, still in the offensive zone. He's pinned up along the boards by Brayden Berkland. Welling in there as well. Yankton wins possession. Murphy, outlet, Rankin, 2-on-1 break. Rankin on the left, Murphy on his right, takes the shot, no good. Tries to get his own rebound, can't get there. Great save there for Lee in net.
Yeah, I just couldn't get the bounce on the right side that Yankton wanted to try to get that empty side, the backside goal. But good offensive pressure here. Again, another good offensive or defensive set, and brings down Murphy. Skates so fast.
Check that. Dave, I'm sorry, I said the wrong name in the starting lineups. That's Wyatt Simmons in goal for Rushmore, not Brody Lee. 35 instead of 31 like we were projected.
Oh, I thought did they make a change? You have to look at the official score.
Yeah, official score sheet has Wyatt Simmons with all 6 saves so far.
Okay.
So that is Simmons in net for Rushmore. They do rotate their 2 goalies in and out.
Well, they're both good, but they got a great defense in front of them.
And
got a chance for a 3-on-2.
Yankton. Hunoff into the offensive zone, lets it go. That one's in. The first goal of the game for the Yankton Bucks. Caden Hunoff lets it rip on the wrister. And you can see the celebration along the glass. The Bucks, I was informed of what they were told yesterday, Dave. They were asked to stay off the glass, and Austin Conway, an all-state left tackle, was keeping the guys back as they were trying to celebrate with Caden Hunoff. But what a goal there for Hunoff. 3-1 your score. Yankton cuts it to 2.
Wow, that was, how many times have we said that about Caden Hunoff and that shot he's got from far away? It is a missile. Upper deck, top shoulder, far corner. Hey, this is where Yankton likes it. They like scoring in bunches. See if they can play some good defense here and get another possession like that.
Under a dozen to go in the second period. Yankton's cut the lead to 2. 3-1 your score. Centering pass taken away. Pedersen into the neutral zone. Has O'Connor with him as well as Sedlacek. He'll just call the goalie into action off the rebound. Sedlacek trying to get the puck back. Picked up by Rushmore. Kept in the offensive zone though by Van Cleve. Good defensive play there for Grady Van Cleve to keep it in the zone for Yankton. Reeder had it for a moment. O'Connor picks it up. Nobody's there on the centering pass, and it goes into the neutral zone. Yankton's got a tag up here. Actually, they'll have a face-off as that one goes into the bench area off of Anders Van Olsen.
Well, it always feels good to get off the schneid, I say, right? Get that first goal, see what happens.
And the referee was talking to the Yankton bench for a moment. So
I don't know what that would be about. It's the linesman saying something, and maybe it's about having players stay off the boards. You know, not interfere, because you can get a penalty interference by interfering with the play off the player box.
So they are asking, so somebody in the building's got a whistle, Dave, and they've been blowing it randomly, I guess, and that is what, I don't know if that's the Yankton bench bringing that up or what, but loose puck in front of net. Moeller can't smother it, and a scramble for it. Yankton's defense able to recover for now.
Good defense there by Yankton.
Moeller.
Yeah, I don't know, there could be a whistle blowing, but We'll let the officials worry about that. As I say, a lot of times a hockey coach tells you the worst lead they enjoy is a 2-goal lead, because you give up one more and all of a sudden now you're at a 1-goal game. So see if Yankton can use that to their advantage here. 11:02 left, second period.
You'd love to cut it to 1 before the end of the second. Maybe even tie it. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
1 goal at a time. We've talked about it.
We're going to get a whistle here. I think we're getting Yankton.
An elbow. I don't know. I thought he was trying to just get position, but they're going to get us.
Is that Rankin again?
It is. And elbow is going to be a 2-minute penalty. His second.
I was worried for a minute if that was going to be a 2 and a 10, Dave, because that would have ended his day, wouldn't it, with 3 penalties?
Right. Yeah, it would have.
So Rankin's got to play clean the rest of this game, though. He's back in the sin bin for 2 minutes on the penalty kill here. They go the Bucks. Second best penalty kill percentage in the state. They only trailed Rushmore.
Now here's a chance. Got to kill this thing and maybe get an opportunity. Don't worry about scoring, but Yankton, the best short-handed goal scoring team in the state.
Here's Wyatt Reeder. Too much space. Almost got in there. Knocked away. Moeller trying to smother it.
Good play. Good play by the Bucks.
Hepper with it near the point on the left side. Skates more into the zone. Now doubles back. Still operating near the blue line. Tape-to-tape pass along the blue line. Now a pass back to the other side. Wyatt Reeder pops the water bottle. Gets the goal right back that Yankton just scored. That's the first one tonight for Wyatt Reeder. Coming into the postseason, he had 53 goals from the defensive spot, and he puts them up 4-1. I guess the only bright side there for Yankton, Dave, is Rankin's out of the box a little earlier.
Yeah, you'd rather give up the goal and still be in the penalty box. That was a matchup of a stare down, if you will, because Wyatt Reeder had plenty of time to set up, and so did Luke Moeller. He just got to a spot where Luke couldn't get to. That's a sharpshooter shot there, Brayden, to get that goal. Got to go back to work here for the Bucks. Full strength here. See if you get another goal here this period.
Back to a 3-goal difference. Dimmer in the defensive zone. Goes to Rankin. Just checked back onto the ice. He's got to play clean the rest of this game. He's on 2 penalties. Now back to the offensive zone. Dimmer with a big hit.
Now what's that?
And then there's an extracurricular after the play.
Yeah.
And now there's a exchanging of words. Mershon got hit hard. They blew the whistle. And Mershon back down on the ice. I hope he's okay. His helmet came off when he got hit. They're going to send Dimmer to the box. The hit, it was...
I don't know if you can show it again.
I don't know if it unfortunately, we don't have the replay right now due to the internet issues that we were having earlier, but it looked... I don't want to say it looked fairly clean. It was just obviously a very hard hit. I don't know if they're reacting more to the result than the play itself, but...
It looked like a good hard check. We see that in hockey. The player's helmet came off. I don't know. We've had that controversy earlier about helmets flying off. Are these helmets actually strapped on like they should be? That's an issue the state's been talking about. And then on that, Steen from Rushmore decided he had to throw a cross-check in the back of Isaac Dimmer after the play was over, and so he's going to go to the sin bin, as you like to say. And I didn't see...
Both captains have been called to center ice from the official, Nicholson.
I didn't see anything like a concussion type of thing. When his helmet fell off, he did not hit the head on the ice. That would be something else, but he took to his knees as he came back to the box. So they have athletic trainers here, so they will check players for any potential injuries that would keep them out.
One of the referees was talking, and they're going to actually bring Dimmer out of the box.
And I think he's done.
They're going to send Dimmer to an early shower.
Yeah, and be interested to see here if it's we're going to have 4-on-4 hockey.
Someone's got to serve the penalty. It'll be Anders Van Olsen. The timeout's going to be taken. It's courtesy of Kaiser Heating and Cooling. That's just a tough... I think it just looked worse than it was, Dave, but I'm not going to sit here and... I've never claimed to be an official at any level.
Merchant's going to leave the game as well.
I wonder if he's going to get checked in the locker room now. Brixton Steen is in the penalty box, so it'll be 4-on-4 hockey. It's a 5-minute penalty for Dimmer, a 2-minute penalty for Steen. So we're going to have 2 minutes of 4-on-4 hockey and then 3 minutes of 5-on-4 hockey potentially.
They say a roughing penalty. And a misconduct, so they're going to each. So Yankton's going to get a 5-minute penalty for charging and a misconduct. We'll have 2 minutes 4-on-4. Yankton will continue to serve 3 minutes on the penalty. So there'll be a power play for 3 minutes for Rushmore.
I've said very often you couldn't pay me enough to be an official. And hockey, the rule book in hockey, I will be the first to admit, that's probably the least amount of knowledge I have for the sports we cover. It's a fairly new sport to cover for me.
You know what? If you'd like to be a football official, I could get you signed up.
I'm good.
Okay.
I've heard crowd
I'm
reactions
about
to
ready
officials.
to retire from that gig here, but we'll get you some young bucks in that reffing officiating family. So we've got 4-on-4 here for 2 minutes.
And we're back to live action. That really opens up the ice, taking 2 extra bodies off the floor. So we'll see what happens here.
That's a big loss for Rushmore Merchant. He's 51 assists, 31 goals. Plus, I think he's got something today. But same thing for Yankton. Isaac Dimmer is one of our stronger defensemen, and he will not be able to play the remainder of the game.
Expect Max Weisenberger to step into that role a little more. I already see him out there on the ice for Yankton.
Yeah, I could probably see that, and Van Cleve and Velik will step in and do their usual thing. So again, 4-on-4, there's no power play either side. Again, I think Yankton's going to have to try to weather this storm in little increments here. There's a nice little breakout here.
2-on-1. Murphy's got Hunt off on his left. He tries to get it to him, went off the skate of a defender there. Good defensive play.
Good pass thinking there, though.
Rankin at the blue line. He'll let it go. Too long or too tall, a little left. Reeder loses his stick.
Rushmore player without a stick. Oh, darn. That would have been a good opportunity for the Bucks.
It was Wyatt Reeder, too, who lost his stick. Take away in the neutral zone. Murphy trying to get away from some defenders. Gets it to Weisenberger on the left wing. Steadies himself. Takes the shot wide right.
Good pressure by the Bucks. Got to be aware of the offensive powerhouse. Rushmore goes down.
Murphy.
Weisenberger again.
Weisenberger into the offensive
zone. All by himself. He needs some help.
He'll take another one, and not too far underneath that one. That'll go out of play for a face-off.
Gotta like that play, though, by the young Weisenberger, giving quality minutes to the Bucks. So 34 seconds still on 4-on-4, and then we got a 3-minute power play for the Rushmore Thunder. That gets tough. Try to weather the storm, like I said, Brayden. If you can come out of this unscathed, just make it 4-1 after these penalties. Consider that a blessing. That Rushmore trained take care of matters on their defensive end. It would have been icing. I'm not going to call it.
O'Connor gets into the neutral zone, and Pedersen and Jensen got tangled up. Jensen lost his skates.
No, that's a good Schramm. He's just trying to separate the player from the puck. There's nothing wrong with that. So now it's a power play for the next 3 minutes, Brayden. Bucks, I hope they're aware of that. They got to get in their defensive mode. I think they are. They got their set up. They got Schramm at defense, Van Cleve. Kylan O'Connor in the center, Jack Pedersen the chaser.
4-1 your score, 7:40 to play in the second period. Yankees got 2:40 to kill on the penalty kill. Isaac Dimmer done for the day. Almost felt like Gus Johnson in the 2011 Big Ten championship game there, Dave, or maybe it was 2012. Joel, that's football. Felt like hockey, but I understand. Wyatt Reeder with a shot taken and a glove save for Luke Moeller.
You start broadcasting like Gus Johnson, I'm gonna have to put my headset down. You'll be breaking my eardrums.
Oh, I'm just quoting Gus Johnson.
All right, so good play here by the Bucks. Well, it gets intense, huh? The competition is intense. I get it. That's why we play the game. And the fans like to wear the emotion on the sleeve a little bit.
Merchant is back out there on the ice, so he got checked out in the locker room. He's back out there.
Oh, okay.
So good to...
Yeah, I didn't think there was enough for him to be sitting out the rest of the game. Just a little medical check, I guess.
I understand that, too. Helmet gets knocked off. You hit the ice pretty hard. And with him losing his footing on his way back to the bench, I understand the concern.
Here comes number 7, that guy. Oh, boy. Offsides, thank goodness. Wyatt Reeder.
That is, I'm not being hyperbolic when I say this, that's the best player in the state of South Dakota right now, Wyatt
Yeah,
Reeder.
no question about it. I think some people thought maybe he would have, after last year, tried the next level. And who knows, maybe he will after this year, but high quality player. Again, they won a high school national tournament last year. Rushmore Thunder, that's pretty impressive.
And
most of that team's back. But Bucks got a lot back too from their last year, fifth place finish.
There's a shot blocked in front of net.
Good,
More opportunities at it. Luke Muller's just going to smother
good
it.
Save there.
Turtling up there as players getting tangled up in front of net.
I did not write down the shots on net for the first period for Rushmore. Do you have to recall that, Brayden?
I believe it was 15-5 after one, maybe 16-5. Might have been a little more than
that was higher than that. We're at 27 now, and the reason I asked, we could check the stat maybe, because it seems like they haven't been quite as furious with their shots on the net.
It was 17-4 after one.
17, so they've gotten 10 this period so far, with 2 penalties. So 2 penalty advantages, I should say.
Here's Hepper near the blue line, shot taken wide right.
Well, you can see why those shots are so hard for a goalie. That went high, but a lot of traffic in front of the net for Luke Moore to watch. Another one that went high. That does not count as a shot on net.
Hepper to Reeder.
Reeder go far corner. Look out.
With Moeller, and Moeller saves it and smothers it. And Moeller took a stick off the neck. They're gonna have to check that out. Moeller got hit in the neck with a stick.
I did not see that. We saw that happen earlier in a game. I think it was the Brookings game at home we had that.
Was the Brookings game. I remember that. And Moeller definitely rattled after that. Hope he's okay.
Oh, they'll check it out. They'll give him time to get reset.
Give him a water break as well. He's back to his skates. Didn't see which stick it was, but he definitely took something off the side of the neck. There's so many bodies in front of net. It could even have been a teammate, Dave. That's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 4 defenders out there helping him, and I think they were all within the area of the crease. And Rushmore had about 2 in there. Let's see if the Bucks can try to kill this penalty. Got a minute to go.
Still, as you mentioned, a minute to go on the penalty. Reeder.
Well, you can just see in front. I know our broadcast video is not going, but in front of the net, you just don't want to leave a guy empty. It's almost like leaving a guy empty underneath a basket in football or basketball. Good save there. A little high on the shot. But Yankton's doing a really good job of just staying on that body in front of the goalie. Because usually those are the ones that can try to tip it in if you can just keep the puck away from that guy.
Should clarify as well, Dave. We do have our video stream is up and running. We got that fixed, but unfortunately we just don't have replay right now.
That's right. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Right on. Okay. Well, we can talk about what we see on the screen then. So, but again, watch that. If you're watching from home, you can watch the activity in front of the goal. Obviously, Rushmore, they've coached on that. They're trained on it. It works for a lot of hockey teams. You can watch it all levels. That's a strategy.
Ritter dumps it in behind net. Moeller just clears it out. Maybe not as much as he wanted to, but there's the clearance. No icing, still on a penalty kill.
Yep. Got 17 seconds left on that penalty. Well, you can see how well Rushmore just passes, and they catches the puck on the stick on the go, and they're able to change direction so fast.
Shot taken by Hepper and almost knocked in.
I don't know where the puck is.
Behind net, Schramm finds it.
Oh,
and it falls right in front of net.
Full
2 shot opportunities,
Bucks,
both saved by Moeller.
Bucks are full strength here to see if we can save it. This is where a lot of goals are given up.
Luke Moeller has been called into action 4 times in the last 7 seconds, and he stopped all the shots. One of them from Wyatt Reeder.
No icing.
Man picks it up in the neutral zone. Dawson Tom's on the ice. Van Cleve and Van Olsen off of a line change, trying to hustle back defensively. Here's Reeder from the blue line. Shot taken. On save for Luke Moeller. Luke Moeller has faced 31 shots already, Dave. That is almost the most he's faced in the entire tournament. And there is 4:30 to go in the second period.
Well, you know that was going to happen. I mean, again, so far Reeder has been kind of neutralized, but there's so many weapons on this team. And you saw that on the all-state selections and everything else. I mean, the Rushmore team just rolled this year.
Battle for the puck in the defensive zone. Yankton wins it. Pedersen on a breakaway. Has Sedlacek on his left. It's 2-on-2. Pedersen's going to take a shot. Goes off the leg of Jensen. Pedersen trying to get the puck back along the near boards right in front of the Yankton bench. Still in the offensive zone for the Bucks. O'Connor. Pedersen trying to win it. Rushmore had it for a moment. Sedlacek almost gets it back. It's played into the neutral zone. Yankton will have to tag up as Van Olsen gets it from his defensive zone almost. And Van Cleve almost lost it. And an errant pass. Howard takes the shot right off a line change. Luke Moeller, though, covering up the mistake. Power shot taken off the blocker.
You can see Luke Moeller, his ability. He knows, he anticipates where that pass is going, where the puck's going to be. That was a great play by Rushmore. They know on the backside could be open. They fired over to the defender and fire away. Here's another one.
Another slap shot. That one goes off of Van Cleve.
And those shots are coming fast, Brayden.
Outlet pass Sedlacek to Kylan O'Connor. O'Connor takes the shot. Knocked away with the stick.
Bring it back.
Pedersen in front of net, looking for options. Jensen's able to get it, though. Putting the body on Pedersen to win that puck back. Was Pressner, I believe.
Good check there. Weisenberger, not the biggest frame guy out there, but not afraid to put the body on and get that check.
Hepper.
And when we say check, you want to separate the player from the puck, right? That's your goal. You're going to call icing coming that back.
Icing will be the call back to the Yankton end. A face-off in the Yankton zone.
Yeah, the fans want something. I'm not sure what they want.
I think a couple are arguing that it went off of a stick of a Rushmore player, but that's not the call they're going to get.
Well, like you said, being an official in anything's tough. Try and do this sport, and then when you've got a couple thousand experts in the stadium tonight too, so.
I feel like I'm the only person that will not claim to be an expert on the rule book tonight, Dave.
I'm with you.
Velik wins the puck back for Yankton. Playing in the offensive zone. Now Hansen going the other way as Rushmore got possession. Hansen with the shot. Too tall, won't go down as a shot on target, but 32 shots on net, 28 saves, and this one for Luke Moeller. Hepper dispossessed from the puck by Rankin. Moeller stops the puck behind his own net. Easton Velik there, rattles it around the boards. Reeder near it, outlet pass. Berkland, he's on his lonesome. We've seen him go on some solo runs before. Shot taken from near the blue line.
Good follow-up by his shot, though. You see how he shot the puck, didn't stop to look at it, stayed within his frame and went after the puck.
There's a big cheer from the Yankton crowd for something. They want something, but I didn't see what it was. It's along the near boards. Tough angle for me for our perch. Rylan Murphy will go to Easton Velik in the defensive zone for Yankton. Now neutral ice. Pedersen to Rankin. Tried to get it right back to Pedersen, but he lost the puck. And Pedersen dispossesses Williams from the puck.
Yeah, good check again. Oh, Yankton has played aggressive here this period. Brayden, you have to give up the one goal, but I think both offensively they've been a little better.
Just got to generate more shots. Only 9 shots on target through the first almost 2 periods.
They play such great, because you're always playing defense against Rushmore. Their offense is so good. You're constantly playing on the defensive end of your rink, and that makes it tough. That's why they really haven't had too many close games. You know, Yankton played a very close first time around.
Sedlacek on his lonesome right now in neutral ice. A line change, 5 fresh set of legs for Rushmore, and a poke check there from Luke Moeller. That pass was laid out in front of Ritter, and if Ritter got there before Moeller did, it would have been a tough save opportunity for Luke. Here's Kylan O'Connor into the neutral zone. Under a minute to go in the second period. Rushmore leads 4-1. O'Connor dumps it in. Trying to find a way to get on the puck. Near the point, now into the neutral zone. Hunoff back defensively for Yankton. Played in. Moeller will play it, and he'll dump it off back to Rankin near the left corner.
Got to be careful. You got Reeder playing down low again. Now he's going back to his defensive spot. Kylan O'Connor, he can skate with him. That last offensive possession, going to bring that back for icing, but got to survive 34 seconds here. Brayden, get to that third period. Still got time. Anything can happen in this game. We've seen it before. It's some crazy stuff.
4-1 your score. Yankton trails with 34 seconds to play in the second period. There's still another 17 minutes to go. Yankton can do the comeback, but they'd love to cut this lead down to 2 before going into the final period. Hepper wins it back for Rushmore into the offensive zone. He glides in, taken away by Van Cleve along the near boards. Outlet pass, Murphy trying to chase it down, but it's going to go all the way to the goaltender. Simmons lays it off to Reeder, and Reeder compared him to a quarterback working out of the shotgun earlier when he operates from behind his own net like that. They were able to stop any potential there. Birkeland applying some pressure. Hepper's going to get it, but that's going to be the final buzzer for the second period of play. 4-1 your score as we head into your intermission break here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Yankton trails by 3. They've made the comeback before. Can they do it again with a state championship on the line? We're back in 3 minutes here on KYNT. KYN-TV, Yankton trails 4-1 from the Scheels IcePlex.
Imagine paid vacation, sick leave, holidays, and full medical coverage the moment you started a new job. Plus quarterly profit sharing, 5% 401k match, and a company-paid retirement plan your first day on the job. With Parker of Yankton, you don't have to imagine, because all these benefits begin day one. We are hiring assemblers, material handlers, and mine operation techs for both shifts. Don't mind working nights? Enjoy a pay differential of $235. If you're looking to upgrade your career and have day one benefits, apply today at parker.com.
Parker, engineering your success.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. CoreTrust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them. All from CoreTrust, the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit CoreTrustBank.com today.
Member FDIC.
Introducing the all-new Glow Vitality Bar at Glow Aesthetics Med Spa. Quick, effective in-office injections and IV therapies designed to support energy, immunity, recovery, and overall wellness in minutes. From NAD+ and glutathione for cellular support and glow to B-complex boosts, hydration drips, and fast-acting nausea or pain relief. We make feeling better simple and convenient. Need a quick energy reset, recovering from travel or a long week? It's time to glow. Glow Vitality Bar at Glow Aesthetics Med Spa.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
At Vision Care Associates, we're always improving our technology for the health of your eyes. With OptiMap dilation-free exams, you get a comprehensive view of your retina without the need for dilation eye drops. It's quick, easy, and best of all, it keeps your day interruption-free. OptiMap captures a detailed image of your eye, helping to detect any problems. No blurriness, no discomfort, just clear, precise results. Book your OptiMap exam now.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. It's your intermission break, courtesy of Avera. We'll start with your stat recap from the second period of play. It is 4-1, a lead for Rushmore over Yankton. But in that second period, 2 goals, 1 for each team. Caden Hunoff scored unassisted with about 12:04 to go in the second period. But Wyatt Reeder, his first goal of the day, the first time they let the best player in the state get the better of them, is put them back on top by 3. 4-1 your score. Reeder's goal was assisted by Jackson Hepper and Cameron Ritter. We did have 4 penalties in that second period. An elbow for Tucker Renken, a 2-minute minor. 5-minute major for charging for Isaac Dimmer, and a game misconduct. He was sent off for that as well. And then Brixton Steen, a 2-minute minor for roughing as well. That was all in the same play, the Dimmer penalty and the Steen penalty, all at the same time. But that's your stat recap of that second period, courtesy of Mayor Signs. And Dave, it felt much more competitive. I know that if you look at the shots on goal, it shows you the story of the discrepancy, but that second period felt much more competitive than about the first 10 minutes of the first period did.
Yeah, I'd even narrow it down to the first 5 minutes of the first period. I took that little break between periods and went over to talk to John Winkler's crew over there, and he said Rushmore, that first period, played like he has never seen him play. So hats off to them. They're good. But, you know, and I think the differential was 17-5 maybe after the first period on the shots. And so we cut it down. They got 15. We got 5 more. And again, it's not necessarily that number. We talked about in other broadcasts. It's a kind of like a sales number. You know, the more chances you have, the better your results might be. But you want quality shots too. Luke Muller's playing a heck of a game. And his defenders are playing a good game. I mean, if you don't know how good Rushmore is, and if you're watching tonight, if you're just listening, you maybe can't see it, but if you're watching, you can see really good team. I think there's no doubt about that, and that's okay. We're playing with them, you know, and we like to score in bunches. Just got to stop the goals going in and fight back one goal at a time.
One goal at a time is going to be the mantra of the third period of play for the Yankton Bucks. They trail 4-1 here at your intermission break, courtesy of Avera. We're going to go back to break for 3 minutes, come back and keep things rolling here on your intermission break. Talk more about that second period of play. Back in 3 minutes here on KYNT, KYN TV.
Save time and shop online at Hy-Vee. Enjoy the same low prices and great deals online as in store. It's fast and easy. Just shop groceries from our app or online. Choose a pickup or delivery time that fits your schedule. And done. Plus, you can create and save grocery lists, browse weekly deals and coupons, and earn fuel savers. Whatever you need, wherever you are, just one click away. Save time and shop online today at Hy-Vee. Some restrictions apply.
Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty, your utilities being shut off for non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
Getting your business noticed starts with the right print. The other day, a customer came into the UPS store Yankton to pick up blueprints we printed for him. While we finished his order, he mentioned needing business cards. At the UPS store, we handle all your printing needs. Stop in and ask about our current print specials. And that customer? We had his new business cards ready the very next business day. Come explore our small business solutions at the UPS store in Yankton.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Imagine taking just 30 minutes for peace of mind. Last year, Yankton Medical Clinic's general surgeons performed over 1,900 colonoscopies, protecting our community one step at a time. Worried it might hurt? Most patients sleep through it. Think it takes all day? It's usually under 30 minutes. And feeling fine? Colon cancer often shows no early symptoms. Screening is simple, safe, and one of the best ways to prevent colon cancer. If you're 45 or older or have a family history, call for an appointment today. Learn more at yanktonmedicalclinic.com. So much care, so close to home.
FNBO is the great big small bank. And for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN TV. 4-1 your score heading into the third period of play here from the Scheels IcePlex in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Yankton trails Rushmore by 3. The undefeated #1 seed Rushmore Thunder looking to defend last season's state championship. They're 17 minutes away from doing so, but Yankton has hung tough with them. both teams exchanging goals in that second period means we still have a 3-goal deficit, same as we were after the first period. But it feels like the tide could turn a little bit if Yankton is able just to get a couple more opportunities. We've seen them score in bunches, but you have to feel like they got to get that first one pretty early in this third period.
Yeah, you'd like to pace yourself here and maybe get one every 5 minutes would be great. And trying to score in bunches on this squad is going to be tough because you just cannot run your offense very well. They've got so many weapons. They take care of the puck so well, Brayden. Don't turn the puck over. We had one of those goals given up today because we turned the puck over in our own zone and we're short a guy, and they make a nice play and score a goal. We saw that when we're on penalty kills too. Got to keep the puck on your stick. Try to get it out of that zone. You know, hockey's an interesting sport. You can't go in that blue zone and into your offensive end until the puck goes first. And so keeping it out, you can't just like cherry pick behind the defense, think you're going to get a goal. No, that's not allowed. All right, so keep that puck out of your offensive zone. Try to get it down ice. See if you can make something happen. But you know what? Yankton fans are still having a blast. Student bodies clapping and cheering, and it's all fun. I said this with John Winkler and said it's part of the community. I think every ice association in their community has that community feel, but it's really rolling here in Yankton right now. And of course, when you're winning, that helps, right? You have some years you don't win as many games, but why we got this squad here and supporting these young men, been a lot of fun for people to watch.
We got support here. We got support back home. A lot of people watching at home on YouTube and on KYN TV. And even you said during our break, we got some love from the collegiate level. The Mount Marty baseball team tuned in a little bit.
They're heading
for this.
home from Seward, Nebraska. They've been playing down in Concordia. Unfortunately, it looks like they dropped both ends of that doubleheader. Split yesterday. Concordia's got a good baseball team. Mount Marty's got a good baseball team. So shout out to the guys on the bus. And help us pull the Bucks into a victory here for Yankton hockey.
Yeah, Concordia traditionally one of the top teams in the GPAC, so playing them well is nothing to hang your head on. And Mount Marty gearing up for a fun season. We'll have their home opener on Sunday, next Sunday, not tomorrow. The Sunday, coming Sunday against Waldorf, their home opening doubleheader on KYNT and KYN TV.
You got the weather figured out for that?
Weather will change by then anyway. Even the forecast today, today could say it's going to snow 14 inches on Sunday. It'll be 75 and sunny by the time it actually gets here. Nobody actually knows what's happening.
I did take meteorology in college. Did you know that? I took that class. And I did see, I do have a little faith in there. It's like 70 degrees on Wednesday or something. Even Tuesday, nice weather. So
every time
everybody freaks out of the weather, but we'll be all right.
Every time I learn something new about you, I feel like you should be in those Dos Equis commercials. You are the most interesting man in the world, Dave Spencer. I took a meteorology class in college. What haven't you done?
My teacher was the Lincoln, Nebraska meteorologist on the TV channel, so it had to be right?
Had to be a good one.
Bruce Coppin, his name was Bruce Coppin. I'll just shout out to anybody that would ever be on the state of Nebraska to watch the weather. It'd be him, and tell you all the ups and downs of the weather forecast. But yeah, so the weather in here is it's not too cold tonight.
No, not at all.
It's an ice rink. The wind chill factor is 0. There's no wind chill factor. So I tell people back home, the ice rink, there's no wind chill in there. It's cold. Yeah, you put your coat on, but there's no wind chill.
And that's usually what we hear in the Midwest the most is, be fine if it wasn't for the wind.
Yeah, that wind. We're always complaining about that wind. I tell you what, though, you get down by the rink and the skaters go by you, there's a wind chill down there because those guys fly.
They've been flying
they
tonight.
Create a breeze coming through there, so.
We'll see who can fly best in the third period. Yankton trails Rushmore 4-1 here on KYNT and KYN TV. Both teams retaking the ice, so we're going to take a quick break. Just 1 minute. No, they are.
The officials are trying to tell Rushmore to stay off the ice. You're not supposed to get back on there till the officials are on there. Well, the officials are about 5 feet away from getting on the ice. They're there. And here comes a cheer for the Yankton Bucks coming back on the ice.
17 minutes for the rest of your lives, gentlemen. Can Yankton complete the comeback? They trail 4-1 here on KYNT and KYN TV. And there's 2 minutes left in this intermission break on the scoreboard, Dave, but this week has told me that they're not going to wait that long. So we're going to keep it right here on KYNT and KYN TV. This intermission break was brought to you by Avera. Visit Avera.org today. And basically on cue, just under the 2 minute mark, they blow the horn a couple times. They're going to have their meetings for the two teams, and then we're going to drop the puck and get ready for the third period of play.
So nobody's on a penalty kill right now. We're going to be full strength. Yeah, Yankton don't give up a goal, but if you got the chance offensively early, See if you can sneak one in.
Even down 3 here in the third period against the top team in the state, Dave. Ain't this just a bunch of fun?
Oh, it's a blast. It is a blast.
Yankton fans getting into it again. You might be able to hear them from across the way.
I mean, being part of this program from its inception, there's probably a bunch of us that were involved with that thinking, will we ever get to this point, Brayden? And we're here. We're at that point right now. It's fun, so fun.
Offside immediately off the face-off here. We're going to get another neutral zone face-off. It goes against the Rushmore Thunder.
Every time you get a chance to get a community together and something like this, it's just nothing but good. It's so impressive, the Yankton crowd here tonight.
I love just every sport Yankton comes out and supports, and this is going to, as much as what these players are doing on the ice is going to help the growth of the program, the support off the ice is going to help as well. As here's Ryler Murphy, pass to Tucker Renkin, goes off of his right skate. Good defense there played by Rushmore. I believe that was number 6, Andrew Welling, who caused a little bit of issues. Hunoff with it now for Yankton into the neutral zone. Murphy back to Hunoff, one tap back into the offensive zone, but taken away.
Yeah, Caden Hunoff does it again almost. He's got the free reign to go offensive if he has to. And he started to do that right there. We're going to get an icing call.
That's going to bring it back to the
That was a really good first possession by the Bucks. Brayden, I thought, boy, they had a pass back from the down below the net at the end of the rink and back to the inside. Thought they were going to get a shot from, that was Pedersen there, I think, on that possession, but just couldn't quite get the stick on the puck.
Off the face-off in the Rushmore defensive zone. Sedlacek near the left corner trying to win the puck back. Van Cleve in there as well. And now O'Connor throwing his hat into the ring. It goes into the neutral zone here. Van Olsen tips it away. O'Connor goes to Pedersen. It went between the legs of Pedersen. I don't think he was ready for it. Sedlacek near it as well. Pedersen gets it back into the left corner. One Rushmore player loses his skates. Didn't see who that was. O'Connor with it. Shot opportunity too high. And we'll get a face-off in the Rushmore zone.
Good pressure there by the Bucks. Kind of what this game's all about. Keep the pressure down on your offensive end. Help your goalie out. Best defense, sometimes a good offense. I like to say that in sports. The shot on.
O'Connor takes the shot, goes off of the leg pads of the goaltender Simmons. Pedersen and Van Olsen near the neutral zone. It's sent down into the Yankton end. No icing called. Puck sent around, wraps around the boards. Williams near it, so is O'Connor trying to race onto it. Jensen's going to get there first for Rushmore. They'll dump it in. Van Olsen picks it up behind his own net. Goes to Van Cleve. Van Cleve to Pedersen. Now to Sedlacek. Sedlacek will send it in. Rattles around the boards behind the Rushmore net. Wyatt Reeder picks it up. Easton Velik losing his skates as he's coming out onto the ice, but he's back to his feet. Van Olsen to Murphy. Murphy looks for a pass from his defensive zone.
And offensively for Rushmore, man, they're a high-powered offense. There's no doubt about it. But you need to play 17 minutes of good defense, and you take home the title. So offense is as important as it would be in a one-goal game. Probably not, but I'll say that, and Rushmore will probably score real quick. But again, you can see that they almost feel like they're really concentrating on their defense. Oh, nice move here.
Yeah, Weisenberger able to get away. Has Renkin center ice potentially for a pass. Knocked away, though. Renkin is trying to pick it up near the left corner. Rattles around the boards, rolls around behind the Rushmore net. Weisenberger trying to get onto it again. He gets it to Brayden Berkland. Berkland centering pass, looking for Renkin, stolen away. Good defense there for Prusner, and he'll let it go. Just shimmy to the side by Luke Moeller. Still in the Yankton defensive zone. And no, went into the neutral zone, so Rushmore would have been offside, so Yankton's able to get away with very little pressure. Wyatt Reeder steals that puck away, and that is the last person you want to see force a turnover if you're Yankton. Luke Moeller comes out of his crease to knock that puck away. Save a potential goal-scoring opportunity.
Yeah, it made me a little nervous there, but Luke knows what he's doing. He's all-state goalie.
Welling behind net.
Swing and a miss there by Rushmore.
Centering pass set up well for Rushmore. I believe that was Jackson Reeder who was open. And here's Reeder again. This is Jackson. Shot taken. Don't know if that was blocked away, but it did not hit the target. Another centering pass. Jackson Reeder again. Now Wyatt Reeder takes the shot. It's in. 5-1 your score. Wyatt Reeder. And
yeah, I don't like it. I don't like and I've seen it in other communities of sports. They have to run over to the Yankton squad at the Yankton section and flex their muscle, I guess. That's great. And hats off to the Yankton students. They were pretty good about just sitting there and go ahead, Mr. Reader, do what you want to do. That was a shot. They had a lot of good opportunities there on that possession, Brayden, to get that goal to go.
That one just it stings in the gut. Yankton now trails by 4, 5-1 here in the third period of play. No icing there as that one was dumped into the Rushmore zone. O'Connor trying to work quickly for Yankton. Centering pass had Pedersen, but it was cut off.
That's just that great defense. They know where the puck's going to go. When I say Rushmore, they know where the puck's going to go. Ooh, almost another chance there for Slotchik.
Yeah, Jace almost had that one in the top left corner, but fluttered over the crossbar. Here's Ritter behind his own net. They got Ritter and 2 readers out there for Rushmore at any given time.
Yeah.
Got to keep eyes on them.
We're going to get a penalty here. I think it's going to be holding on Rushmore.
Delayed penalty against Rushmore. Moeller comes off. Extra man on the ice for Yankton. Battle for the puck. Rushmore picks it up. So a delayed penalty power play here for Yankton. This is their opportunity to try to get one of these goals back. They trail by 4 with 12:32 to go in the third period.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. They got interference. And Rushmore's going to complain about getting held.
Yeah, Ritter goes to the box for 2 minutes. Cameron Ritter, 22 goals, 37 assists for him on the season. He's another key player for this Rushmore squad.
You know, we talked about Luke Moeller being all-state goalie, Brayden. 4 members of this Rushmore team out of 6. You got 6 skaters out there, 5 including your goalie. We'll get to their names. 4 Rushmore players, all-state selection.
That's all-state first team, correct?
First team all-state. That's being loaded with some talent. Well, I'd love to see Yankton get a power play here. This would be power play goal would be great. Yeah, you got Colton Merchant, Cameron Ritter, Wyatt Reeder, Jackson Hepper.
Now those are the 4 all-state selections.
I mean, you had a basketball team like that, or it'd be like maybe equivalent of a football team with having 8 guys being all-state or something like that. We'll have to do the math ratio on that, but that's a lot of talent.
Well, 4 out of 6, that's 2/3 of the team belongs to
Rushmore Thunder.
Rushmore, yeah. 2/3 of the first team, too. That is the cream of the cream. Here's Berkliner. Check that. Rylan Murphy gliding in, loses it behind the net a little bit, picks it back up. Try to get to Rankin near the point, and it's pushed into the neutral zone.
Yankton still running their offense, like it.
Substitutions here being made for Rushmore. Leaves a little space for Caden Hunoff.
Nice pass to
Rankin.
Rankin.
Rankin pops the top. There's the answer for Tucker Rankin. Back to a 3-goal difference. 5-2 your score. Yankton not going quietly into the night, celebrating in front of their fans.
Well, they're just running their offense like we just said. They continue to run their offense on that power play. You run a power play offense on a set motion. The Bucks stuck with that. Bury the net. Rankin, a great shot. So you got to like that, Brayden. You got to like that's a fighting mentality. We're not going down. You know, we're not quitting on this thing. We're going to keep fighting, keep battling. I love that word battle. We're going to battle to the end.
It's more than just playing for pride. You're still playing for a state championship. We've seen great comebacks in big games as Yankton back on the aggressive end again. O'Connor has it in the right corner, doubling back, trying to find some space.
Yeah, get one here. Get one here. It'd be really interesting.
Behind Yankton's net, Van Cleve. Straight away, no good on that shot. Blocked away from one of the defenders. Pedersen out near the right point to Van Olsen. Centering pass. Steen can't pick it up for Rushmore, but now the Thunder will dump it in, and it went off of a Yankton stick. So no icing here as Rushmore will go get it and whip it around the board. Sedlacek tried to center it. Jackson Reeder, his shot too tall, out of play. And that one went off a stick of a defender there as well, as that's going to be a face-off in Yankton's end.
Hey, that was really good pressure there by Yankton on that last offensive possession. Brayden.
Close enough.
Yeah, BB, I'll call you Brayden Butler. That was really good pressure by the Bucks. Brayden Butler Bucks, how about that? Triple B. You know that triple B, you like that?
Love to see it for Yankton. Off of the face-off, Berkland. Speaking of BB's name, Brayden Berkland.
Yeah.
Won that one back for Yankton. Now into the neutral zone. Rankin has Berkland on his left, but taken away, popped up. Jackson Reeder has it back for Rushmore, and he'll dump it into the Yankton zone. Rolls around the boards. Van Cleve trying to skate onto it. puts his body between the puck and the Rushmore player. Down in the neutral zone, Berkland finds Rylan Murphy there.
Murphy with that behind the back pass. Brayden Berkland just a little past the puck.
Now into the offensive zone goes Rushmore. Yankton still trying to apply pressure. They trail by 3, 5-2 your score, 10:20 to play in this third period.
Brayden Berkland wants the puck. He is calling for the puck.
We talk about all the seniors who have helped build this program into what it is today. It's one of the young guns who's trying to make a difference out there in Brayden Berkland. Max Weisenberger just skating onto the ice. He's another one of the younger players for this Yankton squad.
Yeah, Brayden Berkland's had a great career, a great season this year, and he's got some good things coming in front of him, being one of the younger players and a major contributor.
From the right corner in his own defensive zone, Jay Sedlacek scramble for the puck.
Yeah, still good pressure here by the Bucks. 3-on-2.
3-on-2 breakaway. O'Connor on the left of Pedersen. He takes it himself. Reflected away. O'Connor knocks it down. Centering pass picked up off the stick. Pedersen now in front of net. O'Connor poked away from behind. Great defensive recovery there for that's number 25. That's Chester Clark III. Breakaway here the other way.
Good opportunities there.
Shot taken.
Good check by Weisenberger there.
This game's getting physical.
Well, keep the body on the skater. I think that touched somebody. They're going to call icing.
It's going to go back down to the
I tell you what,
end.
that was close, folks. That was close to making a 2-goal game. Opportunity right on the doorstep there. Yeah, you can see Rushmore playing a little tentative on that last series. They got this thing in control, but as you know, we've seen it all season long. This game can change on a dime.
Yankton had possession for a moment off the faceoff, but dumped back in by the Thunder. Rushmore on the puck, trying to win it back. Sedlacek's near it. Moeller's just going to smother it. We'll get another faceoff in the Yankton zone. 8:59 to play in the third period.
That's
Yankton
only the
trails by 3.
Third or fourth goal on Luke Moeller here in the third period, Brayden.
And not a lot of shots
and one of
faced.
those went in, so a little more aggressive on the Yankton end. I like it.
Knowing how the standard Luke carries himself too, he's going to be thinking about the 5 on the board for Rushmore, but what I'm going to be thinking about is the 30 on the board in the saves department. Luke Moeller has been exceptional tonight.
Well,
another dangerous
pressure there.
opportunity.
Good pressure by the Bucks. I like the line they got there. They got Hunoff and Schramm on D. Get that back to one of those guys. Let them fire off a cannon from the blue line. Try to win this face-off. It's going to be Berkland in there in the center. Try to win this thing. Oh, I just couldn't quite get it.
It's Rushmore off the face-off. Dumped into the offensive zone for the Thunder. Hunoff able to cause a little bit of an issue for Rushmore. Here's Jackson Reeder on the puck. Down the right wing, back into the offensive zone. Rankin trying to win the puck back. Centering pass! That's the 6th goal of the game for Rushmore. The Thunder score again. That is Cameron Ritter on the scoreboard. 6-2 your score. 8:26 to go here in the third period.
It's just drawn up like you want it. You know, you get the puck down deep, kick it back out, just like basketball. Get the ball down deep. Got a guard coming in, screaming off the foul line, feeding the ball, get the layup. That's about what that was. Just enough to get Luke Moeller just out of position. Well designed. I would say well designed play, well executed play for Rushmore. Not to be surprised the quality they've got out here.
Clark on it for Rushmore off the face-off here into the Yankton defensive zone. 6-2 your score. Rushmore has just consistently been able to get up to about this 4-goal lead throughout the game.
Yeah.
3 to 4 goals. Yankton's cut it close once, but that's where we've been. Van Olsen into the neutral zone, tries to find Sedlacek, picked back up by Van Olsen.
Offsides.
Offside is going to be the call, as went off the skate of Sedlacek and then back into the neutral zone.
Yeah. Eight minutes to go, kind of a tough spot for the Bucks. As a fan, your team trails like this, you just want to continue to play hard, keep their head up, play clean, all right? And hope for good things to happen yet. This is not game's not over.
Back on the defensive end for Yankton Van Cleve. 2-on-1. He's the one, but able to win the puck back momentarily. Pedersen now with it near the left corner. Gets it out to O'Connor. Outlet pass, Sedlacek into the neutral zone. That one tipped away. And icing's going to be called.
No,
so
they're going to waive it. Oh, they are going to call it, yeah. Yeah, the linesman was looking at the other one going, I'm not sure what the call was. I thought they were going to let it go. So face off back in the Yankton zone.
From the left circle here, from our position. Berkland had it for a moment off the face-off. It's poked away from him. Here's Weisenberger with it. Wraps it around the boards, going to the near sideline. Still in that right corner. Berkland gets it around to Weisenberger, trying to go on a breakaway. Weisenberger pushed up along the boards, dumps it in. No icing called. They waved it off. Reeder picks it up for Rushmore. Puck knocked down. Weisenberger gets into the offensive zone. Rushmore on a line change here. Shot taken, but blocked by the defender. Jensen, I believe it was. And Berkland trying to win the puck back. Gets dispossessed from it. And now Wyatt Reeder trying to go on a breakaway here. Rinkin shoulder to shoulder with Reeder. Now Velik centering pass. Knocked away. Still in a dangerous area here for the Thunder. Rushmore looking for their 7th goal. They lead 6-2 here with 6:42 to go in the 3rd period. Ritter knocks it down along the blue line. Now to the left circle.
Oh, good defense there by Ryland Murphy.
Yeah, just picked the pocket of Ritter, did Murphy. Goes to Velik, using the skate to possess the puck for a moment. Now goes from the left side to the right side, working behind the net.
Oh, dangerous spot here, look out.
Yeah, dangerous for the loose puck. Moeller tried to smother it, but couldn't get there. Now he's got to protect his crease. 6-2 still the score. This has been a long possession in the Yankton defensive zone. And the Bucks send it down ice.
Clear to get a line change. You better be quick, though, because here they come.
They got to be quick. There's only 2 guys on the ice at the moment.
Good check by Murphy again.
Rylan Murphy lost his stick, but the Rushmore Thunder lost the puck.
He pretty much had to put that check on because Yankton was still trying to get the line change on the ice.
He was a one-man army out there.
Well, he did his job, and that's what you want to do.
Under 6 to play. Here's Chester Clark. A breakaway. Hunoff trying to chase him down with a poke check. Centering pass. And it's past Luke Moeller. 7-2 your score. Rushmore leads by 5.
Yeah, Chester Clark with a nice possession of the puck in the neutral zone. Was able to get that, and when you got 3-on-2, someone's trailing the play. Rushmore's able to put it in the net. .537 left. Bucks got to keep playing. What do you got for me?
I'm just biting my tongue with things I see.
Okay, that's all right.
You know, some people are more interested in, talking to other people than enjoying the game they paid to watch is all.
Oh.
It's okay, though. I get it. They're kids. They're having fun. Maybe I'm becoming an old man. I'm not even 25 yet.
You're getting there.
I'm on my front porch yelling at kids on my lawn, but I digress.
Yeah, that's right. You're going to get there.
7-2 your score.
Trust me on that one.
Yankton does trail by 5 here in the state championship.
You see Rushmore trying to do that same thing. Now we're going to get a Yankton penalty. And here's where Yankton just got to play. Okay, probably not going to win this game, right? Just, your seniors go out in style. Don't do anything silly on the ice.
He's going to put Kylan O'Connor, I think, in the penalty box for 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not sure what going to be a high stick. So, penalty kill here again for the Bucks. I guess a personal victory, as I'd like to say, away from run time. I don't want to jinx this. The announcer jinxed, so I probably just did it.
Depends on what you believe in.
But I'd like to see the Bucks kill this penalty very as well as they can. And again, hey, Yankton can score on shorthanded goals too. I'd love to see that happen.
Prusner near the point on the right side. Dumps it in. Into the right corner. Still in the offensive zone for Rushmore.
I will point out that Yankton last night against Aberdeen had a 8-2 lead.
As that puck goes into the bench area.
And you did not see Yankton try to score. They had that 8-2 lead. They just played their game. They put the puck around. They skated. They did their game. They didn't really worry about getting shots on net. I'll just see if Rushmore has that same mentality here.
4:44 to go, 3 in the third period. Yankton on the penalty kill here, trying to win the puck back, still in their own defensive end. Howard from the point for Rushmore, shot taken. That one goes wide, snuck to the back post, and then got put in. It's 8-2, a 6-goal lead for the Rushmore Thunder. And that's going to start a running clock here.
There was my announcer jinx right there.
And Luke Moeller, yeah, he's kind of holding his arm at first. I was wondering if he landed awkwardly there, but I think he's just upset with the outcome here.
Oh, sure. Anybody would be, you know. But at the end of the day, the Bucks are going to finish second place. State tournament. It's a pretty big accomplishment. Third seed, they came in, they're going to finish up one spot better than what they finished regular season.
And quite literally 2 years ago, had never been to a state tournament. 5th place last year, 2nd place this year, barring an incredible comeback in the last 4 minutes here.
Yeah,
it's not impossible.
Let's just say reality, that's probably not going to happen, not against this team. But hey, work on it, keep working your game, get a goal here. You know, get this thing back to 5.
Van Cleve near the point, can't keep it in the offensive zone, poked away.
You got to admit, Brayden, nothing more exciting when your team scores a goal. Their reaction is so exuberant, it's just fun. And probably about like hitting a home run or taking a kickoff return all the way, but scoring a goal. And the teammates that help you do that, the assists, are just as important as scoring the goal.
A looping puck goes off the stick of Luke Moeller. 3:19 and counting to go in this one. Rushmore going to claim back-to-back championships.
Look at Tucker Rankin come out here. Play it. Oh, the goalie's out.
Simmons well off his crease, but nobody's with Rankin as there was a line change at the other end for Yankton.
And that goalie comes out there. He's fair game. He plays the puck.
Berkland goes to Murphy. Murphy plays it through, looking for Rankin. Knocked away, but into the neutral zone. Velik picks it back up. Tries to get into the offensive zone. Jackson Reeder takes it away. Rushmore with the puck again. 8-2 your score and a 3 to play here in the third period. Berkland to Rankin. Rankin centering pass, loose puck in front of net, trying to find it late.
Those are the breaks the Bucks have not gotten tonight. You know, Rushmore does that, it goes in. Yankton's had 3 of those tonight, Brayden, I count at least 3. That one early in the first period where the goalie lost his footing. Had a great shot at trying to get a puck in there.
Just over 2 to play in the final period.
That's what they say, the way the ball bounced. Here's Ryland Murphy.
Ryland Murphy, his 5th goal of the state tournament. Still showing a lot of love from the Yankton fans. They're happy to see their guys score. Make it 8-3 here in the third. Clock is running. But a big goal there for Ryland Murphy. Gets one back, 8-3 here in the third period.
Yeah, I like that. And Rushmore's got their front line, their first line out there still. Okay.
O'Connor and Sedlacek trying to run this puck down. Pedersen there as well. Velik wins the puck back, centering pass. Pedersen tried to go back post.
Yep. I know Jack Pedersen would like to get a goal here. Senior, he's got a great contributor.
Fantastic career for him.
Gets to wear the A on his sweater. Assistant captain. Of course, Coach Terry Pedersen, his father. You know, you got to be happy for Terry. You know, Terry's been part of our association from day one. Brayden, and coached kids the entire time, well before his kids ever were in hockey, before he had kids. And moved to Yankton from Minnesota and wanted to see hockey brought to town, and we got her, so it's all good.
I know this season's going to end on a bit of a sour note.
Good job, man.
It's going to end on a sour note, but you can't be anything but proud of what this team has accomplished, what this program has accomplished, top to bottom.
Nobody from Yankton's going home. They're going to host a trophy today. They're bringing hardware home, Brayden.
You know,
and that's never been in the trophy case at Yankton before, so.
I know it's easy to hang your hat and hang your head in games like this, but this Rushmore team has just been something special for years now. They're going to complete a 25-0 perfect season. They allowed 15 goals all year in the regular season. They scored over 220.
Yeah, and the numbers are out of this world.
Hunoff goes to Dawson Toms. 4 seconds now, 3. One last swing of the puck. Knocked up and saved. And the Rushmore Thunder are your 2026 state champions for the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association at the boys varsity level. The Bucks fought valiantly. They're going to be the runners-up. A second-place finish. We got to thank a lot of seniors for what they've done for this program, Dave. I know it's not the ending they wanted, but this is the best season in program history so far, and it lays the groundwork for that potential title in the future.
Yeah, hats off to Rushmore. This might be one of the best teams that South Dakota's ever had, ever. I mean, in South Dakota amateur hockey.
I want to take a look at the exact stats. Sorry to cut you off there.
Just to say, but you said there at the Bucks, yeah, it's not the finish they want, but man, what a ride. What a ride. And their fans are, the Yankton Buck fans are going to support them till no end, and that's what makes Yankton a great place. And to get this far in the tournament, you know, they had to win 2 games to get here, and they did. And they played good tonight, played well. Rushmore was on fire. I think maybe they got a wake-up call against Brookings last night. You can see how they came out early in this game, set the tone. And that's just why we play the game. So hats off to the champions. Hats off to those who played second place, because nothing to feel bad about that.
I did look it up to get your official numbers here to give you an idea of just how dominant Rushmore is now. 25-0, completing the perfect season with a state championship. In the regular season, they scored 244 goals, allowed 15, a plus 229 scoring differential on the year.
15 goals on the year.
15 goals allowed on the year.
That's sick. Sick means good, right?
That is.
In your age bracket, that means good?
That is my age bracket still, yeah. So you think about it, Yankton scored a fifth of the total goals in the regular season against Rushmore today.
How about that stat, right? You got to remember that stat. We got to get that to coaches. That's incredible. Yeah, we played them twice and had a tough time scoring any goals.
Yeah, Rushmore is a fantastic team. There's no shame for the Yankton Bucks tonight.
Both teams at center ice shaking hands. I love it. For the seniors, hats off to them. Great job.
Simmons and Moeller sharing a hug. 2 goalies who both played well today. Moeller's going to end up with 38 saves. Simmons going to end up with 14.
Well, Luke
30 saves for Luke, excuse me.
Yeah, and Luke plays on some South Dakota select team, so he knows these guys. They play some up. But I tell you what, you look at that Rushmore team, and a lot of seniors as well, a lot of mature-looking guys.
I say Luke's getting a lot of hugs down there from these guys.
They know each other. He's had a great season.
A lot of respect to this team. A lot of fun, best season in program history. I know they come up short in the state championship, but a runner-up finish with still room to grow for this Yankton Bucks squad. They got a lot of guys to replace for next season, Dave, but the future does still look bright for Yankton Bucks hockey.
Yep.
We are going to go to our first break here to kind of settle ourselves. We'll come back for your post-game report in 3 minutes. Yankton falls to Rushmore 8-3 in your 2026 state championship game here on KYNT and KYN TV. We're back with your post-game report in 3 minutes from the Scheels IcePlex.
Are you on track to retire? I'm Adam Walter, a certified financial planner with Vantage Financial, born and raised in Yankton, South Dakota. My team and I pride ourselves on building trust through clear, honest advice tailored to your unique goals. From retirement planning to smart tax strategies, we'll create a personalized plan to help you feel confident and secure about your financial future. Visit vfplanning.com or search Adam Walter Vantage Financial to schedule a 15-minute call today.
Vantage Financial Partners is a registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Vantage by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Vantage has attained a particular level of skill or ability.
It's time to stop making excuses. The peace of mind you get after a colonoscopy is worth it. It's the best way to prevent and detect one of the deadliest cancers. In fact, your doctor can remove precancerous polyps during the procedure if necessary. That's right, before it even turns to cancer. No excuses. Get a colonoscopy at 45 and follow up every 10 years or as recommended by your doctor. Find a location or schedule now at avera.org/colon.
Tip-off is here and the season's heating up. Whether it's your home, farm, or everyday life, Farmers Union Insurance help you defend against the unexpected and score big on protection. Brendan Hansen and Brandon Tykero at Suite 101B, Morgan Square in Yankton help you rebound from surprises, make every play count, and keep your game strong all season long. Don't let life slam dunk you. Stop by today and stay covered with Farmers Union Insurance.
If you've been suffering from chronic pain or a recent injury,
check us out, Lane, Reed, and Cole Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab.
we offer a wide variety of treatments and techniques, including dry needling, cupping, chiropractic adjustments, and sports rehabilitation.
Our mission is to ensure an individualized and efficient treatment plan to get you back on your feet.
From ankle sprains and sports injuries to neck pain and headaches, we've got your back. Give us a call or book an appointment on our website. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy.
Located on Summit Street across from the high school.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Rhonda Westland, right here in Yankton, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Rhonda and her team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Rhonda Westland, it's easy to switch and save. Just give her a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Feeling drained isn't always about sleep or motivation. This is Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. When your body is stiff, tense, or moving poorly, everyday tasks can take more effort than they should. When spinal joints aren't moving well, other areas often compensate. Regular chiropractic care helps improve mobility and reduce tension patterns that keep your body on high alert. Start feeling better with a call to First Chiropractic Centers with offices in Yankton, Hardington, Tyndall, and Wagner, inspiring and empowering others to healthier living.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN TV. It's your post-game report courtesy of Mason Schramm and the Move Group. You buying or selling, move with Mason and the Move Group. Your post-game stat recap. We'll start things off from Mayor Signs. We'll start with the victorious Rushmore Thunder. How they scored today. Colton Merchant, 1 goal, 2 assists for 3 points. 3 assists for Jackson Hepper for 3 points. And Jackson Reeder, the forward, 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 points for him. He was the SDAHA player of the game, given from the Amateur Hockey Association. Wyatt Reeder ends up with 2 goals, 2 points for him. Caden Brozick has a goal and an assist for 2 points. Cameron Ritter with a goal and an assist for 2 points. 2 assists for Brixton Steen for 2 points. 1 goal, 1 assist for Andrew Welling for 2 points. An assist for Ian Jensen and for Chester Clark, both of them with 1 point each. And Kane Howard, 1 goal for 1 point. For the Yankton Bucks, Caden Hunoff, Tucker Renkin, and Rylan Murphy all have very similar stat lines. They all have 1 goal, they all have 1 assist, they all have 2 points in this one. That's your stat recap courtesy of Mayor Signs. Shots on goal, 38-17. Luke Moeller made 30 saves in net tonight. Wyatt Simmons made 14 for Rushmore. A runner-up finish for the Yankton Bucks, their best ever finish at the state tournament in just their 2nd appearance. I know we're graduating a lot of seniors, Dave, but I know the foundation, there's a lot of young kids in the program who now want to be here. They want to be Tucker Renkin. They want to be Jack Pedersen. They want to be Luke Moeller.
Yeah, and you know, when these seniors were, I don't know, go back, they're 18 now. When they were 8 years old, 10 years ago, 2016, they watched some players grow up as well. And they wanted to be a hockey player. And so, yeah, you know that's going on right now. A lot of young ones that are here tonight. A lot of young potential hockey players here watching the future as well. They'll remember this. It's fun to go to the state tournament. You get to cheer and hang out with your friends and be part of the community. And so I think that's a good sign for signs to come. You got to hope that happens. And hats off to the champs, but hats off to the runner-ups. And a wonderful, wonderful season. And it's been so much fun being a part of it. Been a fun part of these broadcasts. I know a lot of people enjoyed listening to them. Hats off to KYNT for putting this together, and all it is look to the future for bigger and better things.
I know in this moment and maybe for next week or so, these guys are going to think about the loss. but down the path of life, they're going to remember in the end the brotherhood they made, the state runner-up finish, all that they accomplished. Right now they're focused on the negative, and I understand. But the positive will shine through for this squad, and they have so much positive to look back on throughout the rest of their careers with their young guys or throughout their lives with their
And I think they see that because every Thanksgiving weekend in Yankton, Brayden, the Ice Association has an alumni weekend. And they have an alumni game, alumni day. They don't. Everybody's welcome to come back and play in that thing and have a good time. And people have seen that, so you know what? These guys will have that same opportunity, and they'll forever remember their times together and lost to a really good team that I'm going to guess if they played in a national tournament last year, I'm not sure what would stop them from playing in a national tournament this year. Keep your eye on Rushmore Thunder. Very, very good program.
Very, very good program, top to bottom. They're going to graduate some key players, but the way they've retooled, I would not be surprised if they do just the same again.
So just reload, right? But you know what? We're going to do the same thing in Yankton, and got some young players that contribute on this team as well, despite a lot of seniors. We had a JV team that finished fifth in state as well. So a lot of those players will be moving up to varsity next year, if not all of them, and taking the torch from this group and lead them down the path to the next level.
We're going to take another break here on your post-game report, courtesy of Mason Strom and the Move Group. When we come back, we'll crown your players of the game and wrap things up here from the Scheels IcePlex in Sioux Falls. Back in a couple minutes here on KYNT, KYN-TV.
Turning 65 or new to Medicare? Navigating your options can feel overwhelming, but we're here to help. At Missouri River Associates, we make it easy to find the right plan for your health and budget. From Medicare supplements, Advantage plans, and prescription drug coverage, we'll guide you every step of the way. Plus, our services are completely free. Call Missouri River Associates today, 665-6885. Let us help you find peace of mind and the coverage you deserve.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
Does anyone in your family have macular degeneration? At Vision Care Associates, we are dedicated to delivering the highest standard of eye care, utilizing the latest medical advancements to protect and improve your vision. That's why we offer ZX Pro, a new technology that measures the risk for macular degeneration. ZX Pro is a test used to assess macular health before signs of macular degeneration even begin. Be proactive and schedule an appointment.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Small test, big protection. The general surgeons at Yankton Medical Clinic performed more than 1,900 colonoscopies last year, 1,900 steps towards a healthier community. Screening is simple, safe, and one of the most effective ways to prevent colon cancer. Most patients sleep comfortably through the entire procedure, which usually takes less than 30 minutes. Don't wait until symptoms appear. Call for an appointment today. Plus, the general surgeons are on call and see patients after hours and weekends. Learn more at yanktonmedicalclinic.com. So much care, so close to home.
Yeah. Welcome back here on KYNC and KYN-TV. It's your post-game report courtesy of Mason Strom and the Move Group. You buying or selling, move with Mason and the Move Group. Got to crown your players of the game. We'll start on the offensive end of things, courtesy of Hy-Vee. There's a helpful smile in every aisle. We had two guys who all had 2 points, 1 goal and 1 assist for each of them, Dave. So I feel it's easiest to kind of spread our 3 awards over those 3 guys. Offensively, we'll give it to Rylan Murphy. Constantly throughout this state tournament run, 5 goals over the 3 games for him. He has been an offensive threat for the Yankton Bucks, and he was important today. I think offensively, he deserves player of the game in that regard. Defensive Player of the Game, courtesy of Olson's Pest Technicians, your residential commercial pest control solution. Call 1-800-KIL-BUGS. We're going to give that to Caden Hunoff. 1 goal and 1 assist from his defensive spot for the Yankton Bucks. And your Hustler of the Game from H&H Roofing, also 2 points on 1 goal and 1 assist, is Tucker Rinkin. H&H Roofing has got you covered. Those 3 guys, all of them 2 points today, all of them played really, really well tonight. I know there's guys who don't show up in the score sheet that also played their part to a huge extent, but those are the 3 guys that put their names on the score sheet and really stuck out amongst the pack. But this is a Yankton Bucks team that played really well. Yeah, I like that those selections, and I'd like to just select the whole team for the Hustle Award as well. I mean, just overall just got after it. We've talked about some other broadcasts. These young student athletes are at practice at 5:30 in the morning, Brayden, every 4 days a week. Depends what days they got games, and they take a day off at the front end or the back end of the week. But it's a long, grueling season. It starts in November. They practice and start. I mean, Jay Solachik played football on Saturday night, state championship game against Pierre, and he's playing hockey the next weekend. Jay Solachik's been playing a full contact sport since early August.
Yeah,
it's now March.
He's a steady force on this team. Doesn't get shaken up, and is out there giving everything he's got. I really like the way he plays. I like how he played on the football field. I love how he plays on the hockey field, in the rink. Just get after it. And some other guys like Kylan O'Connor, pours his gut. He's a football player as well. Those kind of mentalities. We got soccer players on this team. We got tennis players. We got golfers on this team. I mean, I love the other approach to other sports. And I'm going to mention again, 9 academic all-state players. That at the end of the day is more important to me than anything. In the classroom, on the ice, in the community, these guys are going to go out and do great things. I know we're saying goodbye to a fairly large senior class. They got a bright future ahead of them. I'd love to see what's next for Yankton Bucks hockey, but I also want to see what's next for the Yankton Bucks who are graduating at the end of this year. It's been so much fun to cover Bucks hockey these last couple of years, Dave. Yeah. It's coincided with some great years of hockey as well. And I'm hopeful that we continue to keep having these great moments with Bucks hockey in the future. Yeah, not a state-sanctioned sport, but at a club level, look at how they run this tournament here. Hats off to the Sioux Falls Association for running the state tournament. We held the Bantam State Tournament in Yankton 3 weeks ago now, and it's all part of the hockey community. It will never be a sanctioned sport in South Dakota. That's okay. It's not like baseball right now on the baseball side of things for the boys. Doesn't matter. These guys put the time in. They earned the championship. They got the playoffs. So you can't just have penalties. There's rules and regulations and authoritative things that happen in this thing. And it's just like any other. The Yankton Bucks. They use the nickname the Bucks. Brayden. They get letters. They do everything counts the same as any other varsity sport. So hats off to them. It's been a blast. Thanks for inviting me and letting me come along for the ride. And we'll see you next year. Gonna say same time next year. Hope so. I'd like to be right back to the state championship for Yankton Buck hockey. 8-3 your final score of the state championship. Congratulations to the Rushmore Thunder, repeating as state champions after last year to this year. Congratulations to them. Yankton, their best finish ever at the state tournament, a runner-up finish this year, improving on their consolation championship last season. Well, Dave, I think that's going to wrap us up here for coverage of Yankton Bucks hockey in the 2025-26 season. Big thank you to everybody watching at home, listening on the radio, who supported Bucks hockey throughout the year. It's been a lot of fun, and it's sad to sign off for one last time. But I've been Brayden Butler. You have been listening and watching Yankton Bucks hockey on KYNT and KYN-TV in the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association Boys Varsity State Tournament. The Bucks finished 2026 as your state runners-up. Until next time, until next year for hockey, until next week for baseball, we're right back at it with KYNT and KYN-TV. But stay safe, be good people, and have a great night, everybody. We'll talk at you later.